Phantom Witch links to a fatal system error. Or a buddy. Install at your own risk. Available only on branded stores now.
Blue Moon, Red Menace, Purple Force, it's us cracks! After making waves in Tokyo, Sydney, and Paris, their next stop is on your doorstep. Night City, expect the unexpected!
All pleasure from all foods. Provides 330% of recommended daily vitamins.
Welcome to N54 News. I'm Jillian Jordan. We begin now with your latest local news. The 54th anniversary of the AHQ disaster is fast approaching. In 2023, Night City was shaken to its core by the detonation of a tactical nuclear bomb in Arasaka's NC headquarters. 12,000 were killed instantly by the blast, and thousands more later succumbed to acute radiation sickness. This tragic incident, which some ultimately attribute to Arasaka's wanton imperialist tendencies, has forever left a mark on our city's history. And now, an important message for Watson residents. The homelessness problem plaguing the district's sewer system will be addressed as fumigation of the tunnels begins tomorrow. Due to the use of potent neurotoxins, Watson residents are urged to stay clear of storm drains and sewer entrances to minimize risk of injury and death. Next, is it the end of eastbound traffic jams on the I-9? Long-awaited repairs to Ring Road East may begin as early as next month. Estimates put investment into this major artery at close to €20 million, with priority being placed on efficiency and anti-nomad barriers. And that is it for your latest local news. After the break, we have a look at our world report. Welcome to N54. It's time for your local news. Violence continues to plague the Badlands. Shootings have been reported along the 166, and 101. Eyewitness accounts
Oh, it's coming.
report
It's coming, Dodd.
attacks on unaffiliated persons has not exceeded the average.
Gotta turn the volume up
However,
here.
in an abundance of caution, the NCP
It's definitely coming, Dodd. I don't know enough yet about it to make a video. But it's on my list of things to do. A tips video for the skill tree. Definitely on my... So, hang on, where's my controller? Sorry, I was sitting here collecting myself. I was out of breath because I was just doing some push-ups and squats before I sat down. Also answering some comments on YouTube from the dipshits out there. Let's see here. Let me get into the game. So, there's so much going on now. So, not only do we have the new skill trees, right? Or the new perks, sorry. The new perk trees. Downhill in the skill progression, there's this whole thing too, which is like completely new, and you gain... So I'm guessing every 5 levels is what this looks like. So as you gain levels in Headhunter, Netrunner, Shinobi, Solo, Engineer, you gain all of these additional perks well, skills, I guess, skill progression rewards. And so you'll get more perk points in here on top of everything else. You just go to the list. So you can get, I would have to do the calculation on this, but it looks like 1, 2, you get two additional perk points from each one of these. So that's that's 10 additional perks from leveling up, just from going through each one of these if you want to master all of these for your class. So man, there's a ton of new shit. And then on top of all of that is cyberware. Like there's a whole bunch of build guides and all sorts of content here as well as I figure this out. So never fear, Dodd. I will have a beginner's guide for all of these things coming out probably next week. I usually try to at least have a basic grasp on them before I do the beginner's guides, because that's what the beginner guides are for, is for people like me who are new to the systems, and I generally do pretty well at explaining things from a new player perspective. I let other people do advanced guides, you know, people who are like the first day the game launches and they've already got like max level guide because they got a press copy of the game like 3 months ago and they've just been sitting on the video until the embargo drops. Yeah, that's not me. I'm still a small guy. Still a small streamer. TG Dot says, this is Skyrim leveling part, as I understand. The more you do in that category, it leveled up. Correct. And this is all new, so I got a lot to do. Alright, in terms of today's playthrough, we are definitely going to progress the main story a little bit, but then we're going to branch off and we're just going to start working on side quests.
It's time for your local news. The Aratama Matsuri Festival is nearly upon us.
Yeah, Graham. Hey, it's launch day. When there's a launch day, I will typically stream earlier than normal. Well, yes, there was launch day, but you know what I mean. We're in a launch window right now. So I try to stream a little bit extra on these in these scenarios. Man, I'm out of breath, but we've been up since about 3 o'clock in the morning. Had the campfire going till like 5 o'clock this morning. If you didn't check the YouTube short already, made jalapeno poppers, bacon wrapped jalapeno poppers on the campfire this morning. And then Chris made a bunch of grilled veggies with the wood smoke, and that's gonna be for dinner later. So we've been up for a while. And I cleaned the air conditioner filters today for my mini split. Cleaned the outside of the machine. We did a whole bunch of chores from like 4 o'clock in the morning until about 6 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, there's a YouTube short. I also shared it in the Discord. In the crafts, gardens, and pets section, there's a link to the YouTube short. They were so good. We had them like tacos. So you cook them and then you put them in a taco. You put them in a tortilla. But not like a flour tortilla, like corn tortillas. Like taco tortillas. Soft corn tortillas. Not the crunchy bullshit that Americans eat. Not Tex-Mex style. Like true Mexican style tortillas. And you just eat it like a big old jalapeno popper taco.
So, are we going to talk about yesterday?
It's all in the report.
Oh, absolutely, Graham. I have an order already went out this morning for my garden salad.
Not like that cyber psycho was a tank on 2 chrome legs. What the fuck were you thinking?
All right, NCPD scanner hustles. The NCPD will help you to fight crime. Gigs. Fixers will contact you when you approach a gig's location. Fixers. These intermediaries will inform you about local gigs available.
Civilians were in danger. What was I supposed to do? Just watch them get mowed down?
Exactly, Graham. Headphones, lights. I would play with the lights off if I could, but because I stream. But it's funny, when Chris is asleep, I'll play a lot of times from like 4 o'clock till 6 o'clock in the morning. And that's usually when I do my lights off play because she's not awake yet. So like I've been doing a lot of Starfield like that because I'm not playing Starfield exclusively online like I am with Baldur's Gate 3. This game in particular, I think I will also be doing a lot of offline play. So more than likely, what I'll end up doing is just doing some Let's Play episodes that are without my face, without the camera, and I'll still do like commentary. But that's when I do like 4 o'clock to 6 o'clock in the morning because Chris is still asleep, and just keep the lights off and play. The rest of the time I have to keep the lights on to stream stuff for content creation. Man, look at the detail. So I'm in the ray tracing mode right now, right? And I'm looking at and I know it might not come through on stream because of my bitrate limitation because of my cable internet. But the detail on these pottery cans, these are like metal, and these are like pottery. Man, this is amazing. Meet the Legends of Battery Arena. There's a book here called The Max Tack Way. Dude, back up, chick. I was here first. Yeah, get your face out of my face. Back up, biznitch.
No, I'm just fine. Thanks.
Well, you're all up in my personal space. Alright, Jackie's waiting for me. Corfield's wearing a similar shirt. Nice.
Man of the hour. Sheesh, took you long enough. Worked up an appetite, just waiting. Sit down, let me finish this. Then we can drop in on Senor Vector.
I love his jacket, man.
Didn't figure you was the type for Asian. Would have thought you'd find it too exotic.
What do you mean? What's there not to like? Noodles? Check. Synth sirloin? Check. Get some more chile action up in here, and you're looking at Mama Wells' signature sopa de fideos.
A mí no me gusta sopa de fideos, pero
There's just something about a surprise yesterday. Am I remembering right,
Cristina
or
encanta.
just had a brain fart?
Probably both, because you usually forget shit. But it just so happens, I think I might have bagged us a sweet-ass J.O.B.
Go on.
I mean, maybe it's not as big as that, but just that it's fronted by a little-known someone named Dexter Deshawn. Only the top fixer in Night fucking City. Fat-ass black Jesus of the afterlife. 300 pounds of partly gold-plated coup.
How'd you manage to pull this? Trade in your spleen or something? As far as I know, we're not the type to get fingered by Dex.
You, me? Oh, but T-Bug, she's the one that hooked us up. Got us talking. Knew it was a done deal the moment he laid eyes on me. Come on. Ain't nobody who can resist this. Am I right?
Sure, Jack. Whatever you say. So what's the gig? We meant to come out in one piece?
Our Lord and Savior wants to tell you everything himself, face to face. Oh, no pressure, but this whole deal is riding on you now, I see.
Where do I gotta go? You and T-Bug draw straws without me?
T-Bug and Dex go way back, and my face is yesterday's news. Oh, Dex says he needs to check you. Talk to you.
Hang on, I gotta answer a couple questions here.
Look, V, it's his job, his rules. I can't blame him for taking a personal approach. And it ain't as bad as you think, okay? Trust me.
Guess I got no choice then.
Man, now I'm
Dex is
hungry
a
for
real
Chinese
deal
food.
when it comes to fixers. Don't get me wrong. Don't got nothing against the Padre or Wakako, but Dex is in a league of his own. You know what I'm saying?
Not really, no.
It's always the same story. You land on fresh turf, local fixer waves his dick around, but he's smiling, saying you'll be up to your neck in gigs and eddies. Still, all you are is another name in their little black book. Nifty tool for getting them a fat slice of whatever half-baked shit pie their client put on the table. Sure, you crack jokes over drinks, but in the end, it's biz. Gracias a Dios. Muy lleno. Run your wheels. Gave them to my guy yesterday to smooth over the dents after our dust-up with the scabs.
Choose orbital air.
Thanks, Jack. Much appreciated.
オービタルエアは快適な宇宙の旅をお届けします。ご旅行の際には、
Alright.
ぜひオービタルエアをお選びください。
Some top-notch work Miguel did. Rides like it looks. Factory new.
We'll see about that.
So we rolling or what?
Yeah, let's roll.
Let's feel this factory new ride.
Yeah, let's see how it feels if they've made any driving impressions. Alright.
Don't tell me that's a Jimmy Orbital choice. Would you rather I lie?
First stop. Ripper Duck and Holmes. Easy on the gas, huh? I just ate.
Just hold tight, Jack. I gotta answer a couple questions over here.
I was supposed to stop by Vic's anyhow. I got a date. Me and Miss D.
You don't say.
She's so sweet. Really gets me, you know?
Good to know, bro. Yeah, I'm about to find out what the changes to driving feels like, because I notoriously can't drive for shit in this game. Also, Grand Theft Auto 5, I can't drive for shit in that game either. Struggle busing it. The radio station. All right. I think I'm caught up there where I need to be. Let's see what driving feels like now. We need to pull out of here. God, it still feels so overly sensitive. Like, I wish I could turn down the... And maybe I can. I haven't checked the new settings to, like, see if there's a... Oh, yeah. See, it's way too sensitive when I want to push left or right. Like, it just immediately wants to make a hard right instead of an ease of a turn. I should check to see if there's driving controls.
Yeah, this is it. Come on, V. Find me once Vic's done dusting your circuits. We'll hash out what Dex has cooked up for us.
Drank some water from the tap yesterday. Something got caught in my throat. Like I can't get rid of it.
Tap water?
It said on the radio you could.
Sure, maybe in North Oak, but here in Wellsprings? Better go to a Ripper Chew. Get that throat swapped stat.
Alright. Before I go any further, let me double check. I'm genuinely curious if there's any driving settings that we can, Vehicle! No, there's no, like, turn down. Oh, yes there is, yes there is. Yes there is. Scales down the steering speed for all vehicles. 100 is recommended for controllers. Yeah, screw that. Let's bring it down to 50 and see what this feels like. Hang on, guys. We're gonna go for a drive before we talk to the Ripper Doc. I want to see what this feels like. Oh, that feels much better. 50%. That's still too much. Hold up. Steering sensitivity. Let's bring it down even more. Let's bring it to 0 and see what it's like. I'm just genuinely curious now. Alright, well. Oh, that's much better, guys. Putting it all the way down to 0 made it way better for me. Uh-oh. I may get in trouble for that one. Oh, I hear sirens. I hear sirens. I'm still not very good at driving, but I'll tell you what, turning it down to 0 sure helped. Oh, hello. It helped a lot. It's gonna take me a little bit to get used to it, but turning it down to 0 definitely felt better. All right. Who are you? Renfail Stevenson. What does the skull sign mean? That means he's an elite, probably. I think is what I remember from their new videos.
But you are not the masters of your memories, for your eyes do not belong to you, or rather, not only to you.
What's up? What's up, Ko the Prophet?
Do you truly believe that those who have sold you your mechanical eyes have resisted the temptation to peek through them? Cameras are all around us, even within us. Your joys, your worries, your life. For them, it is all mere spectacle.
Yeah, if anyone was watching and giving a damn, I'd have half the city's underworld and half its corpse on my ass already.
And if you are their pawn, unknowingly carrying out their secret agendas.
Trash Man. What's his name in
But who are those who follow our every step, you ask? Why
Trash Can Man? What was the name of the dude?
Centauri?
What's the name of the dude from the 90s version of The Stand, Gary Sinise? It was Trash Can Man, wasn't it? The guy who blew things up.
On full display!
Get next to him. I'll snap a still of you arresting him for revealing government secrets.
Open your mind before it is too late!
Selfie!
Jessica will die when she sees this. This is Max Nova. I just can't.
Cyberpunk Valley Girls. What's up, Bubbalonia's tuning in from his
I recognize you.
vacation.
You come here often.
Sunburnt Paradiso.
That your mind has opened to the truth. Will you provide a humble donation so
By the
that
way,
I may continue my mission?
For those, I'll do better than humble. Here you go, Ko. I know you need the money.
Use this to wake Night City up.
If you haven't done so, everybody, I highly recommend that you actually pay attention to all of his dialogue every time you come by here, because it will lead to a quest, which is super cool.
Radio waves bear the truth. Let those with ears listen and those with eyes behold. Their mothership sees itself above our very heads.
Hey, V. Dr. Vector will see you now.
Cool.
I'll sit tight over here. Me and Misty got a little catching up to do.
Look at that poster. Lights, music, and dance.
pleased?
Welcome to Riot.
'Cause I am. Always.
Below
Makes
deck.
for easier living.
Opens at 10 p.m.
But we got a new job lined up from a big hitter at the afterlife.
Afterlife.
Is it gonna be
Let
dangerous?
those with ears listen.
Don't you worry, mi amor. We're bulletproof.
Sunburnt Paradiso. Well, I'm glad you're having fun, Bubalonia. The fish picture was pretty epic yesterday, man.
Open your mind before it is too late.
Let me pet the kitty. Can I pet the kitty? Oh my god, I can pet the kitty. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Here, kitty, kitty. Meow. Meow. Who's a good kitty? I can't let my kitty see that. They'll get jealous. Oh, you're a good kitty. Meow, meow, meow. Oh, kitty, kitty, kitty. Speaking of kitties, I have Lucas is under here. You can see him. He's asleep under his little tent. And I have Pippin is asleep on the bed over there. Joel says, gotta study up on the lizard people cabal right now. Hey man, they're the ones who really love, they're the ones who really rule the planet.
Malone drops his guard. You can see the fatigue on him. It's really starting to weigh him down. Starting to take over.
Vicky, spry as ever, yo.
Cyber installation is still a dangerous and invasive procedure which can only be performed by qualified specialists known as Ripper Docs. There are several operating throughout Night City who offer a variety of different cyberware upgrades. Select your desired cybernetic upgrade from the list and enjoy your new abilities.
Ripper, it's good to see you.
Good to see you too, mate. Oh, wow. What do I owe the pleasure today?
Last gig. Had to jack into a client's neuro socket. Think I might have gotten spiked.
Experiencing migraines, nausea, hypersensitivity to bright lights?
Whole kit and caboodle.
Whole kit and caboodle.
All right, kid. We'll sort you out in a flash. Besides that, how are things?
Met a new fixer. He gave me a job. Name's Dexter Deshawn.
Known quantity from the afterlife. No denying you're moving up.
But, something you're not telling me, Vic?
Keep your guard up, that's all. I've heard some things about Dex. He's not as chill as he makes himself out to be. Gonna keep me waiting all day?
I am, because I'm answering a comment over on YouTube, bro.
V?
Alright.
Need some new kit, but tools, not toys, Vic. Time I bumped up my sights and got a grip.
Yeah, I never play females,
Really?
ever.
Now? Finally?
Vic, shit's getting real. Got a job from Dex to Sean, hitting the major leagues. Need tech that can perform.
The Dexter Deshawn? Well, that is something. But let me guess. Hasn't paid you yet.
Nope.
Quit crying, Vic. I'll bring you the eddies later, with interest. You know I will.
Last time. You hear? Chair, please. Sit down and relax.
Dun, dun, dun. I need a second here, guys, before I sit down. All right, let's see here. Take a seat.
Kuroshi Optics. Best I've got, and should be about right under the circumstances.
I wonder if he's going to do a new Cyberdeck tutorial here or not.
Now jack in.
Kuroshi? Whoa. Vic, nothing tops that on the market.
Sounds like it could come in handy then.
I gave you my word I'd pay you back, but this might be too rich for my blood.
We'll work something out. Right now, I'm just out to make sure you get back in one piece. Eddie's in hand.
Thank you very much, bro.
You peruse and choose while I scan. See what's going on inside.
All right. Well, this is the new cyberware. Okay, so this is a lot different than it was when the game first came out. Wow. Okay. So now instead, remember how it used to be? Well, I guess this is for those of us who played before. It used to be you would get the whole panel here, and you have an inventory list of all the things he had available, but you could only choose two to slot into these two places. Now it's literally telling me these are only the two things that he has. So let's look at the eyeball that he has. Cyberware capacity. This is the tutorial. Awesome. My head's covering it. Cyberware capacity indicates the amount of cyberware your body can handle. This limit increases as you level up, acquire certain perks, and use cyberware capacity shards. Okay. Okay. That's good to know. Yes. Okay. So that, hang on, can I uninstall that? Oh, what? There's tier upgrades now? What? Cyberware you acquire in the world can be installed or sold at any Ripper Doc clinic. And on the right-hand side, you can see your armor. This is completely different. This is awesome. By the way, I'm going to be pulling this out as like the, you know, quick overview probably or something. I don't know. Let's see here. Can I unequip that? Out of curiosity. No. All right, let's go hands. So you still have the same things available that you did during the first playthrough. So this counts as 2, so I can have it. Okay. Okay. 1.4 reload speed. Increase ricochet chance. Oh, hang on. Unequip. Cannot unequip during the tutorial. Okay, that's good to know. Okay. I have not been in a cop pursuit yet, Kevin. Okay. Okay, available items. Integumentary system cyberware improves armor and damage resistance. Armor indicates you resist damage. You can increase your armor by investing in skeleton and integumentary. I'm gonna have to learn how to pronounce that. Integumentary system cyberware categories. Subdermal armor. It says 17. Is that going to be the total that it gives me on top? Is it going to be 12 plus 17 or just 17 in total? It costs 5. It's 12 plus that. So that must have been my dex bonus. Okay. Okay. Now we get the whole screen of things that are available. Wow. I love the new cyberware system, guys. This is awesome. And I'm assuming your operating system here is part of what you can do to increase your amount of totals, plus on top of the perks and everything else you can get. Out of curiosity, if I go to this, yeah, see he's got other ones. Can you do a direct comparison? That's 14, 5, and 4. So how does it show you? Oh, so it just, okay, I see. So it tells you on the left, it gives you a +2. It shows you what it's going to increase. Okay, cool. This is going to be a really cool, I bet I can do a video on this tomorrow. Where is my... Take some notes here, guys. Cyberware system. That's an easy one to do. What's up, mister? Okay, so that's good to know. And by the way, one of the things I loved yesterday, everybody, I was in here in Cyberware. You probably won't do it here because we're in the actual inventory. So, yeah, well, so if you hover over here on the left, it says View in Perk Tree, perks that increase your Cyberware capacity. So you can just bring up this. It immediately goes to this and shows you the line that you can take to increase, which is so cool. Like, it helps you plan out your spec. So many cool things here. Alright, well this is all we can do here, I think.
Mark 1, like I said. Decent enough scanner. Displays data on your cornea. Cherry on the top's a built-in external lens disruptor. In layman's terms, any surveillance cam will capture your face as a blur. And just remember, your body will still show up as crystal clear. This should do the trick. Talks to Kuroshi Tech, too.
I'm ready. Carve away.
Excellent. Let's do this. Lay that major league arm of yours right here.
So, what's new in the life of Victor Vector?
Yeah, if I'm being honest, not much. And that's fine with me. I used to live in a world where all that mattered was who's who, what's what, and how's why.
And what happened?
One day, I just dropped it and never looked back. I'll never be a legend in this town, but been sleeping nights ever since. Just like that. Thanks. Now, a bit of anesthetic and I can start cutting.
Slice and dice!
Feel anything?
Play by play, though? Really, Doc? Makes you sound like a dentist. Always going on and on.
Don't be mean now. Remember, I'm old. I got a shaky Gannic hand. Could slip. Lights out for a minute, all right?
I got a shaky organic hand, baby. That makes me cringe.
Okay, let's test this. See the magic in action. Linking you in.
Do you believe in magic?
You might feel a little discomfort at first. Blurred vision, low contrast, glitches. Well, how's it look? Feel all right to you?
Oh, this is fantastic, Vic.
Oh, beautiful.
Scanning people with your optical cyberware can provide you with a lot of useful information, such as how strong an enemy might be, who's in their crew, what type of weapon they use. As a skilled netrunner, you can see a list of quick hacks which you can use against your enemies.
Time for the scanner. It might take you a few seconds to adjust, but first time's rarely the charm, with anything, really. Scanner should eventually sync with your thought processes and read your intentions. I also injected an NCPD file search. Run into any ne'er-do-wells? You know exactly what they ne'er did well.
Nice. Database of wanted persons. It's now available. Since all are wanted dead or alive, the methods used to claim your reward are entirely up to you.
It ought to work like a charm. Now draw your weapon. You should see your ammo count in a brand new sight.
How about the neurovirus from the last job? Can you check it?
Done and gone while we were putting in your implant. And a full sweep on your soft and circuits. Zap the critter. You're certified bug-free.
Certified bug-free.
Shit, Victor, not bad. I don't know what to say.
Say you'll take this and remember the dosage. 2 whiffs now, and another 2 in an hour.
Thanks again, Vic. You're the best. I owe you.
Go on, kid. Show them what you're made of.
Nice.
And once you hit the big leagues, don't forget where you came from.
I will not, sir. Let's check out...
Who's winning?
Hernandez. You know, in the old days, that cripple Malone would have been flat on the boards. Now, every last fighter's got extra skull lining. Absorbs 75% of every blow.
Miss it, don't you? How's biz going?
Can't complain. Corporals learned to keep their distance, and Sokka's back hiring lone mercs. They all gotta have the newest, shiniest implants.
Good thing you got Misty here to help. Handles your griping well.
Yeah, renting out her shop's the best decision I ever made.
You know what? Seems like you're the only person in Night City who's happy with this lot.
You get to a certain age, you drop all your illusions. Life just gets easier from there.
Welcome to the guild, Mr. Again, I think. So, welcome back to the guild. I'm guessing there might be not anything else I could pick up in his quarters. Alright. Let's skedaddle. Kitty cat! Kitty cat! Meow meow! Who's a good kitty? Alright, now what I don't remember here is if we can actually start side quests now, or if we have to go do... I remember there being like a certain... You had to do a certain thing to get past the lockdown. No, it's not what I want to do. How do I... Okay, there we go. Pivot it to Victor. Yeah, wait for the lockdown to end. That's what I'm thinking of. Or I want to do this one first. How do I track it? Let's do this one. Retrieve the ping quick hack from the netrunner. I think my car was out front. Can I go out through here? Are they investigating a murder scene? And it's like hollow imaging?
Police!
Alright. I'm backing away. Jesus, you guys are all... getting all suspicious of me.
Recognize them by their cold blue eyes. Creatures born centuries ago on the edge of
Watson Hall. New episode.
Where did I leave my car? I can call it if I need to. Oh, it's right there. Let's see if I can quick travel there. I probably can't. No, I need to travel up there. Alright, well this is the perfect moment for me to get better at driving. I have no idea, mister. Like, I haven't even dug into, like, where I'm putting my points and stuff yet. Alright. Man, everybody drives so damn slow. Ah! Alright, that's I'm gonna have to reset that. The control. I had it turned all the way down, and it didn't work like I wanted it to. Let's go to 50. God, they tell you to put it at 100, but I feel like 100 is way too much. I was supposed to be down below. I'm totally gonna go against the way I'm supposed to drive. Out of my way! Where's the police? I still fucked it up! No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Alright, hang on. This is awesome. Oh my god, the screaming. Get on it! My poor car is all banged up now. Alright. Mr. says, I think we have 50 max attributes now and 60 with Phantom Illuminated Lodge. There's also perks buried in the skill tree. So as you progress your skills, I calculated this morning, there's an additional 10 perk points you can get out of that as well. Yes, there are new radio stations. I did not see the new TV program. Car insurance rates are going up, says Joel, for sure. Kahina says, tried it out last night as a Nomad, love the driving. I'm the best driver in Night City. Hey, I'll get better at the driving eventually. Maybe.
Huh?
Ooh, what's this?
In the event of acid rain, those with respiratory issues are advised to remain indoors.
Yo, T-Bug sent me to grab a program.
T-Bug sent me. Said you'd have something for me.
You're V, right? She had me hold the demon for you. It should work on any 3rd-gen deck.
Got a Militech Paraline.
Got a Militech Paraline. Think it'll do.
Solid gear. For a beginner.
For a beginner.
Okay. Glad to grab a demon always.
You could test it now. I have an access point. If you'd like, that is. You might extract some shimsoft or
BG3 voice cast playing D&D. I saw
Seems
something
worth
about
a
that.
try, either way.
Be fun to check out later on after it's gone live. All right, what am I looking for? This is the one that I get from the quest. Equip the picking. Okay. Before you swap out, go to your inventory. The tier of the quick hack you want to install must be the same or lower than the tier of your cyber deck. Okay. Man, a lot of these are tied to perks. That's crazy. That's really cool. All right. Did I misunderstand what it said? Equip the ping hack in your inventory. Where do you equip it, though? Aha! Right here. Bingo. Installing a quick hack on your cyber deck. So right now I have short circuit, reboot optics, overheat, ping. Okay, I've uploaded ping. This is crazy how it doesn't like register as stealing. Hang on, I screwed that up. All right, 1C is over here. It didn't give me what I wanted either. There we go. All right, now we can go back to Jackie. What background do I recommend for new players? I went with Nomad the first time I played the game because it was just really cool. Somebody suggested Corpo to me, and that's what I went with this time around because I'm not going to spoil anything by saying this. Somebody told me you should try Corpo because it makes the most sense with the story of Cyberpunk 2077. Having played the game as a Nomad, I can see why people make that suggestion. However, the origin story doesn't really impact your game. It just impacts some of the flavor choices that you get in dialogue from a roleplay perspective. So I would say it's just flavor. Yeah, that Mr. is answering that question in chat right now. It's like all it's roleplay. So and there's a story, there is a central story to this game which Phantom Liberty does not take away from, because Phantom Liberty is set within, it's not an in-game DLC, it's a DLC within the overall arc of Cyberpunk. So you're still going to play through the whole story of Cyberpunk 2077 with the Phantom Liberty DLC being like its own storyline within. So the main storyline of Cyberpunk 2077 with Johnny Silverhand and the things that happen in that storyline, if you are a corpo, it'll be like you have an additional flavor on top of flavor, but otherwise it's just the origin stories are just flavor in conversations. That's it. There's no gameplay. It doesn't affect gameplay whatsoever. Your decision at the beginning of the game.
Got anything Nova for sale?
If you can afford it, yes.
I would like to see. She doesn't have. Bait. Man, there's a whole bunch of new. I remember Contagion. Contagion's great because it spreads, but it doesn't work against mechs, robots, so on and so forth. All right, now from here. Sorry guys, I'm getting a kick out of this morning's video provoked some really interesting discussions about Baldur's Gate 3. I love it! Alright, let me check my messages here on Discord. Robert says there's a couple of quests where the corporal background will allow you to avoid combat, but the backgrounds are only there for flavor. Mr. says I'm gonna abuse heavy cybertech with hacking and moonwire. Imagine if Cyberpunk was part of Starfield and this was Neon. Oh yeah, I'm definitely taking the Edge Runner perk when I get to it. For sure! Dun, 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 dun. And yes, the campfire jalapeno poppers this morning were amazing. Bongo bongo. Eventually, I'm gonna come across the weapons that I loved in the first game were the tech weapons, the smart weapons that could do tracking. Looking forward to finding some more of those, so we'll be on the lookout for those. But I'm also sticking with pistols. But I gotta get a. I don't have any suppressors at the moment.
But what they don't know, the real name for this thing they call cyberspace is actually Pandemonium!
Pandemonium!
What is life without its body? What are the beings of the net if not souls from beyond our plane of existence? I have heard their voices. Let they who yet live never cross that threshold, for their souls will join those ghostly ranks.
Anything else, bro? Oh, he's wanting me to give him some cash. Nobody in Night City has a soul to lose. Wait.
What is life without its body? What are the beings of the net if not souls from beyond our plane of existence? I have heard their voices. Let they who yet live
You heard
never...
their voices? What did they say?
It is Co-Carnage, yes.
They spoke not in the language of mortals, no.
If you come
They
across this
howled,
guy, mister, you have to
screaming in
listen
agony,
to him.
forever
Every time you
removed
come
from
by,
their earthly form.
take the time to listen to him. Give
Among
him
them
money.
was a woman,
Converse
her
with
voice
him.
of ice.
It'll eventually lead to a quest line. It's
She
really
was
fun.
calm, but at the cost of her humanity. You ask, who opened these unholy gates of the abyss?
No one's asking.
And I answer you, the techno-necromancers of Alpha Centauri!
Alpha Centauri!
I recognize you. You come here often. Your eyes tell me that your mind has opened to the truth. Will you provide a humble donation so that I may continue my mission?
Alright, everybody, this is the perfect moment for me to say the same to you. Here, Co-Carnage, here's a super chat, sir.
You do good work. Use this to wake Night City up.
Thank you for your devotion. I saw a disciple.
I did a
of
full
truth
stealth build the
from
first
very
time through,
beginning.
Robert. This guy's using stealth as often as I can,
Radio waves bear the
but
truth. Let those with ears listen.
I also am going to be... I spec'd into tech
Whack, babe.
to get some of the smart
I
weapons.
can release it for you, but you'd have to watch out for negative energy fields and avoid mean reds.
V, yo, listen up. I talked to Dex while you were in with the doc. He's waiting in his ride. For you. Ain't but a hop to where he's parked, next to Gramsci Burgers.
Okay, do my best to talk us up.
All right, let's roll. Who's calling me?
V, listen. I've got this delicate matter. That's why I called you.
Radio waves.
The number of cyber psycho attacks in the city is on the rise. Now that's probably not news to you, but this issue matters to me for a few reasons. There are people who say cyber psychosis can be treated.
Right.
And I know exactly how that sounds, but I believe even an unproven therapy is still better than a bullet to the brain. If I get a tip about a possible attack, I'll give you a call. Maybe you can investigate before Max Tack hits the scene. But remember, you're not there to execute anybody. Try to incapacitate the attacker, and I'll send someone to pick him up. I hope that's all clear.
Various ways to incapacitate enemies without killing them: non-lethal takedowns, non-lethal quick hacks, EMP grenades, weapon mods that change damage to non-lethal. And if a given combat, mention in the description. All right, he's just down the road. So. Oh, I should check out the shards I've got. I'm not gonna actually read through these at the moment. We're just gonna check these really quick. This is just mostly lore stuff, but occasionally you'll get stories out of these. You'll get quests. But I highly recommend, if you've never played this game before, take the time to read through these because they're pretty awesome. It's tons of lore if you like lore, but some of these can be hacked and have special stuff on them. Other ones give you quests. Pick them up if you see them. Anytime you see the shards, pick them up. She wants them alive. Huh. So I don't have any side quests really at the moment. I have to do the main quest. It's a big old limo.
Yo, Mr.
I have
B,
zero complaints against Valhalla.
Dexter Deshawn
I like
refresh.
Odyssey more because I like Greek mythology more, but Valhalla was an awesome game. It took me 6 months to beat that game on my PlayStation. I played it pretty much every week.
Mind if I ask you something right
2-3
off
times
the
a
bat?
week. It took me 6 months.
Would you rather live in pieces, Mr. Nobody, die ripe, old, and smelling slightly of urine, or go down for all times in a blaze of glory, smelling near like posies, without seeing your 30th?
It's first place or no place, Dex. Cost isn't a factor.
Classic. I'd expect nothing less from eager, supple youth. Respect. All right, listen close. Scanning a serious job now. Playing gargantuan compared to smashing up a scav home.
Hang on. I got a question of my own now.
Yeah,
Why
all
this,
three of
Dex?
those. That
Why
trilogy
me?
was great.
Could've
I have
had
no
Jackie
desire
or
to play the
T-Bug
new one,
sit
to be
here.
honest with you, because they went back to
Could've
the
just
whole
done this
20
on
hours of
comms.
gameplay. I'm like, fuck that. I'm
Call
not
me
spending
old-fashioned,
I'm not spending 70
but I
bucks
like to look
for a
anyone I
20 to
do
25
business
hour
with
gameplay
in the
experience.
eye.
You want me to spend 70 bucks? I want
Had the
200 to
pleasure
300
meeting
hours
with
of
Jackster in
gameplay.
the past.
Fuck off
And
with that
Sweet
whole
T-Bug
streamlined
helped his brother
content.
out 2 years ago. So here we are. Besides all that, got a special little pre-mission just for you. But we'll get to that.
Let me hear it. What's the
Yeah,
job?
I much prefer open
There's
world.
this prototype tech, a biochip to be precise. Job's to grab it. Simple.
Yeah? Isn't it belongs to a corp?
Mm-hmm. Arasaka. Surely
Arasaka.
that's no problem.
Now, I should get a special background. Maybe I don't here.
No
Because I am
problem.
corpo with this one.
Just a death sentence. NC's Arasaka's turf. Nobody fucks with them here.
What can I say, Mr. V? High risk, high reward. First rule of the afterlife. Besides that, I'm no leadhead. Ain't gonna leave no trace for them to follow, cause we're gonna do this clean and on the hush-hush. We understand each other.
You work this out? Got a plan?
Two things. First, a conundrum with the Maelstrom boys. Needs active resolving that. Second, a rendezvous. Simple. Client who brought us the job's anxious. She wants to parlay with one of the team.
Client. What's her thing? Why she need to meet?
Woman's name's Evelyn Parker. Betting her wasn't easy. Put the word out I was looking for any kind of intel.
Right, and?
Some brothers from Pacifica got back to me. Told me to stop looking. End of convo. Anyway, our little client insisted on meeting someone with skin in the game. You know, who'll be there for it all. Yours truly will be remote. T-Bug ain't no people person, and Jaggy's only good at some things. I know you know what I mean.
It's a lot. It's really worth it, Robert. Like, I don't want to spoil anything, but the mythology gets. I felt like the mythology.
Mr. V.
Especially if you're going into the expansion content that they release, like the expansion content for Odyssey, as an example. The DLC for that game was amazing. I feel they did an even better job with the DLC content for Valhalla. So the overall arc of what was told in the base game plus all the DLCs is fucking amazing. I also have a deep passion for Viking mythology because that's my heritage, so I love it. I do think Odyssey is still my favorite one though because I like Greek mythology more. But I loved the way they made the countryside of England look, going to London as it was, you know, all those years ago. All the villages that they did. One of the things I think Valhalla did better than most games I've ever seen is the way they've portrayed medieval England. Like, it's historically incredibly accurate, but it's just so good. You can ignore all of the stupid, because they are stupid. Like, once you've done 5 or 6 of the side quests in the Assassin's Creed games, you don't need to do any more of them unless you want to get like max skill points and stuff. Otherwise, just stick to like the main storyline, and it's still a great, you know, 50-60 hours of just good content. And put it on easy mode and just blow through it for the story. It's so much fun. So much fun. Yeah, $70 will give you indie game length. Yeah, screw that. I don't think I've made a video about this in a few years. But I remember I did an episode on this. It's like I said, years ago. I don't buy games as a general rule unless I know that I'm going to get a minimum of 40 to 50 hours out of the experience. If a game is only offering me, you know, 20 hours, I don't pay full price. I will wait for that shit to come on discount or Game Pass or something. The only exception to that was Star Wars Squadrons. I paid full price for, but only because it was only like $30. It was a very cheap. They didn't charge you $70 for that experience. They charged you like I think it was $30 for Star Wars Squadrons. I played it. It was 6.5 hours to beat the campaign. Now the selling point of that game was the VR and the PvP battles, the dogfights. So I get it for the people that wanted to play that, but I felt a little ripped off, just a little, at paying $30 for a 6.5 hour experience, because I was like, that's bullshit. Like, I wanted at least 25-30 hours out of a $30 game, and all I got was 6.5. Conversely, like, obviously a game like Call of Duty, the selling point is, you know, the battle pass stuff and the Warzone, right, and all the battle royale stuff. But there's also the Call of Duty games have really good single player story campaigns, but they're so fucking short. Like, they're 10 hours or less. Same thing with Halo. Halo games have great single player storylines. They're normally like 10 hours, maybe 12 hours or less. The first game I felt like did a good length of story was Halo Infinite, which is the most recent one, because that had like a, you know, 25-30 hour storyline on top of the multiplayer. So then it's like, okay, now you're talking about a game that offers a lot for $70. But when it's something like Assassin's Creed where they're like $70, here's 25 hours, it's like, yeah, nah, fam, not gonna do it. I don't play things on my PC as a general rule if I can avoid it. I did play the Final Fantasy VII Remake, the first part, on my PS4. It was good, but not enough for me to justify buying the next one, which is coming up soon. I'll wait until all 3 parts are out, or however many parts they're going to do. I felt extremely disappointed when I found out that purchase, which I paid full price for, wasn't the full game. I didn't pay attention to the fact that it was just like only the first part of Final Fantasy VII. And then it's like, oh no, we're splitting it up into multiple parts. And I was like, yeah, fuck you. I'm not spending 70. I'm not going to spend $70 for each. I'll wait till the whole thing's out and you give me a compilation version for like $50. Then I'll do it. But Robert says you sold me on it. If only I could figure out how to fit it in. Well, it's not going anywhere, so...
Mr. V?
What's the issue needs resolving with Maelstrom? Got a beef?
Slot in the shard.
Take the shard.
Got a classic tale for you.
My nose is
Psycho
running.
Gang doing its thing
Catch
2
it
weeks
before it gets
back.
away.
Jumped a Militech convoy. Got away with the gear. Corp don't even know Maelstrom's involved. Now see, convoy was carrying the Flathead, a little combat bot, a prototype. And I need me that bit of high-grade military tech. Because if we don't get that bot, we don't get no soccer chip. And we sure as hell don't get no happily ever after. But don't get excited. It's a single-use toy. Now, I flat out purchased the damn thing from Maelstrom. Problem is, I did so from a gent went by the name of Brick. I say when, because Brick was the leader. 3 days after we'd sealed our deal, his friend and gangmate, one Simon Randall, a.k.a. Royce, plain dropped his ass. Royce is in charge now, and I got no way of knowing if he aims to honor his predecessor's word. To add to this shitstrom, one Meredith Stout of Militech has developed an interest in said convoy.
Alright. Here's a corpo option. Woman's a corpo agent?
Corpo agent. What's she playing at?
Hell if I know. Been skidding around town asking after the convoy as if her life depended on finding it. The one lead she's got zip-tied in her trunk.
Sounds like she was waiting on the transport. Got stood up. Monochrome in the bag's probably her chief suspect. Got nothing from him or on him, so she's keeping him just in case. But she needs to find the stolen gear before her bosses learn she fucked up.
Well, Mr. V, that is some impressive deduction. Naturally, use that intel as you please. Preferably well. Of course, to do so, you'll need that frazzled cat's info.
Copy that.
Sending it now.
Think I got everything. Time I got to work.
Well, that's just music to my ears. I'll set up the meet with Miss Parker at Lizzie's bar. Flathead, though, is gonna be all you. One more thing, Mr. V. Quiet life or blaze of glory? Later now.
Dun, dun, dun. Alright. Street cred. Oh, I leveled up.
Jackster, talk to Dex.
Yeah, Gordito's a big deal. Literally and not, yeah.
Claimed to want to check our pro cred, but to me it feels more like he tangled us up with Maelstrom and Militech. There's this combat bot, military prototype. Maelstrom clept it. Then Dex paid to take it off their hands just before the Gangoons had a switch up in management.
Right, heard about that. Royce versus Brick. Hostile takeover.
About sums it up. Dex wants us talking to Royce. Gave the deets of some Militech agent too, but I don't know how much help she stands to be.
Chingon.
Then there's the other thing. Gotta meet the client who put the job on the table. Evelyn Parker.
You? Well, what's Dex gonna do?
Exactly.
Ride around in his limo, chat chicks up on the hollow?
Pretty much.
Parker wants to meet someone on the crew. Dex gave me the nod.
He must know what he's doing. So, how you want to play this? Maelstrom or Parker? What's first?
I'll decide here in a minute.
You're weirding me out, V. You're weirding me out, V.
Yeah, I'll get to you in a minute, bro. Do, 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 do.
You're weirding me out, V.
Yeah. Let's start with a client.
Parker. Think I ought to see her first. See what she's like, what she's after.
Orale. In that case, I'll hit the all foods. Put my nose to the ground.
You do that, bro.
Hasta luego.
Luego, güey. Te veo más tarde. Alright, we are good to go for the next part. How close am I? Look close. Ah! Look both ways before you cross the street, kids. I'll read your message in a minute, Victor. Man, I got all sorts of text messages blowing up my phone. How about some of the taste buds saying the biochip in question is in fact the so-called relic, an over-tier piece of tech catering to the top 1%. You and I are going to be neck deep in Eddie's babe. Alright, Victor, a little present. The thought occurred to me, can't start your career in the major leagues right by sporting some rag out of a t-shirt. Left a couple things in your stash. Wow, thanks, Vic. Won't say no to free threads. Victor is typing. It's like WhatsApp. It's awesome. Good to hear. Just click this on my closet floor. I wonder if those are the ones I already picked up, or if he put new stuff in my stash. Can you fast travel to your apartment? Alright. Style is supreme, baby. Alright, I need to spec. I think we're gonna... Fuck, I don't know yet. Hold that thought. I know I need the Q. I need to get the hack Q, so that's the first thing I want to do. I will take recovery rate. I don't have a car yet, so I don't need to worry about that yet. What's up, Lucas? You crying? What's the matter, buddy? I'm right here. You're all right. Yeah? Just a good boy. Thought you were all by yourself? No. I'm right here, buddy. He does not like being cooped up. I know. Your stupid paw, buddy. We gotta heal it, man. What happens if I put another point here? Oh, you could do. How do you get to this point? Can I I'm gonna refund these real quick. I want to try something. How do you get to this part? This is what I want to know, is how to unlock this. Do you have to fully unlock this first? Perks locked. Why is this perk locked? What is locking this? My level, maybe? Or do I have to clear the board across the bottom to get to the next tier? Like does anybody have an answer to this? Like, how do you get to this? Because it's literally on the right hand side. It says rookie, pro. Maybe I should hover over this. It doesn't actually tell me though. I don't know how to get like to the next tier. I thought it was spending points, but is it level based? Oh, I see what you mean. It says intelligence required 9. I got it. Thank you. Thank you. That totally makes sense now. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I saw it now. Thank you, guys. Herpy derpy. So we want to. So man, that's gonna be hard to get 20 and 20. Because if I truly want to, if I want to get Edge Runner on top of everything else, I've got to have 20 in tech. Is that even possible? Huh. Okay. No, I don't want to do that, but I am genuinely curious about how this is all going to play out long term. All right, so I want that. I want this. Is it going to be a total? Does anybody know? Is it going to be a total of 60 attribute points that you can get with Phantom Liberty in total? So it's 50 right now plus. Hang on, maybe I can. Yeah, I thought it was a total of 60. So here it says here, as of December 30th, 2022, it says you can amass a total of 71 attribute points. But that was then. So I wonder how many they're going to be adding. Or is that counting the starting ones too? Okay, okay, that's actually counting the first ones. All right. So it's 50. Okay. So 60. Okay, that makes sense. So that makes sense. It's going to be 60. So you can get 50 for now, and then you'll eventually get 60 in total that you can spend with Phantom Liberty. Okie dokie. So I can at least max out if I can do hang on, I'm thinking ahead now. So you could do 20 intelligence, 20 tech, and 20 cool if you wanted to. Theoretically. If you're going to get 60 in total. Right? Alright. I don't need any tech stuff yet. I think we're going to still go... Hold up, I went to the wrong place. Reduced RAM cost the close here to the target. That's interesting. I think I'm going to take a point in cool, though. I want this one right here. I think it's this one. I don't care about the damage increase. I want this one right here. Feline footwork. Can you see your apartment easily on here or not? Filter, fast traveler, jobs, custom, dynamic. That's my apartment. Okay. Nice. Oh yeah, for sure. That's why I took it. I like my... I like to be able to move a little faster if I can. Alright, so this is my apartment. Alright, so the ones he was mentioning are the ones that I already... Okay. Nice. So there's a fast travel right outside of my... I don't remember that. Somebody said this in chat here in a minute. Hang on. Robert Smith says pre-2.0 was new stuff, not that far into 2.0, so there's a fast travel point just in the stairs by your apartment. Yeah, I don't remember this at all, Robert, so that's cool. They've added a new fast travel waypoint. Alright, I don't have anything close to where I'm supposed to go, so let's go here. What did you say, blind spot? Which one are you looking at? When crouched, the higher your mitigation chance, longer time. Yeah, for sure, we're going that one as soon as we get another point to spend. Yeah, I think I'm going to go, honestly, I think I'll go, assuming we can get 60 total, like, if I can do it that way, I'm going to max out my intelligence for sure, I'll max out my tech ability for sure, and then everything I've got left I'm going to put into cool. Because stealth is kind of like the last thing on my list. I want stealth stuff, but just to be able to sneak around on missions as I want to. I don't really need a lot of the other stuff in stealth. I'm primarily a netrunner. So I kind of want to max this out first. So if I can get this to 9. At the very least, I can get all of these, and then I can get tech ability to 9 to get access to all of these. And I don't know that, I mean, I'd have to look deeper into cool, but, you know, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I vaguely remember that too, Zedor, but I don't. Yeah, it's been 3 years since I played, and everything is on my PS4 as opposed to my I'm playing this on my Series X. Hey, you know what? I just realized I don't have my radio turned on. Can you turn the radio on yet, or not? Or maybe I have to turn it on in the options or something. I also have the copyright music turned off because it's funny because they tell you to turn it off so that you don't get dinged for your live streams and stuff. My live streams, all 3 of my live streams have gotten dinged for copyrighted music, and one of my uploads got dinged for copyrighted music, and I had to mute the song out in the editing software. There's definitely, it's not a flawless system. So even if you turn the disabled music, even if you turn on the disabled music, it still doesn't disable everything, unfortunately. Thankfully, they're just copyright dings, so as long as you can mute out the song, you're good to go. It just takes YouTube a little extra time to process the video, and sometimes, in some cases, you have to just mute the whole section. Just like there might be a 3-minute section, but if it's like a 3-hour live stream, the chances of somebody noticing that are probably going to be pretty low because it's only the playback that gets affected. I want to see something here because there's been no music when I'm in my car. And I could swear there's a radio option and I don't remember how to do it. Oh, I didn't mean to click that. How do I... Or I wonder if it's just automatically all turned off because I have the copyright music turned off. Oh, Robert, that's a good question. There may be. There may be. Yeah, car radio volume. How come my car radio... How do I get the car radio to work? Controls? By the way, why am I using alternative control stream? What is classic? Shit. Now I'm gonna have to look. I was using alternative. What's the difference? Okay. Huh. I wonder why it had it on. UK Cowboy says bottom left corner of your screen. Aha! Thank you. I didn't see that. Now we have our radio on. And this is how you change your radio stations. Oh, brilliant. Thank you so much, UK Cowboy. I didn't know that. I totally didn't see that button. Very cool. Here's Growl FM. That's the new one, right? I remember, what was the name of the one that's all Idris Elba's playlists? By the way, I thought that was pretty awesome that they got him to not only do a character, but they also let him do his DJ stuff, and he brought his music to the game. Like, that's a smart move on his part. Like, that was brilliant. All right, cool. Thank you very much.
Looking a little put out there, input. Interest you in a preem BD?
I've been here before.
Not my first time.
Don't remember you.
It's because I came in the back.
I didn't get in through the front.
That's right. I didn't come in through the
Get a load
front.
of this one. Right. Rules are simple. Someone
So that's the
catches your eye,
perfect
you do not
example of
grab 'em.
the dialogue
Find
that you
'em in the
get for your
catalog,
background. It's
ask
just
for a
flavor.
BD and get yourself a box. No recording, no copping feels when the guards ain't looking. In you go. Have fun, input.
All right.
Welcome
thank
to
you very
Lizzie's.
much.
My, what a sweet little face you have.
Yes, I do. I do have a sweet little face. All right. Let's go in here. All right, I'm in here at the right time, which is great.
All depends what you're into. Maybe you can
Is that Judy? It totally is. Judy is so hot. It was I was disappointed that I couldn't romance Judy the first time through, and that was before I met Pan Am, because Pan Am is fucking awesome. But Judy is hot.
Hey.
Get you something.
You can, but before I do, everybody, I have got to bio. I'll be right back.
You gonna say something? Well, you gonna say something?
Well, you gonna say something? Well, you gonna say something? Well,
All right. Had to get some snacks. Chris made I didn't realize she was still out on the campfire, so we started that campfire at 5 o'clock this morning. It's 9:30. She's still cooking outside. So after we did the jalapeno poppers for breakfast, she grilled up a bunch of vegetables, and then she grilled a whole chicken. So she just brought a whole bunch of chicken inside the house with the veggies. And I had to get some chicken and veggies.
gonna say something?
I'm looking for Evelyn Parker. You know if she's here?
Who's asking?
A big tipper.
Big tipper. Generous when I get the answers I'm looking for.
Appreciate the gesture, truly. But afraid I don't get paid to talk. Opposite, actually.
It's all right, Mateo. I was waiting for this one. Evelyn Parker. I knew it was you as soon as you walked in.
Tequila, my drink of choice.
Sense on? Only tequila I drink. How would you know?
I like to know everything about the people I work with. Either that or it was just a lucky guess.
Oh, I don't have enough for the next option here.
Mind if we talk about the job? Heard you got something for me.
But not here. Come with me. We'll be in the lounge, Mateo. Anyone asks, we're not here.
So, what can a horny girl like me do?
Nothing's wrong. Really?
You.
Why don't you just tell me the truth?
Vanilla and sprinkles?
I just told you.
Or kinkier? Wax? Maybe electric?
I actually don't want to sit. I want to pick that up. There we go.
Wearing high heels, blindfolds.
Dex had a load to say about you. Called you professional, effective,
Yeah.
and trustworthy. I hope he wasn't overselling.
I am the best.
I'm good at what I do. Got a solid crew in my back, too. Never once botched a job.
You do realize I expect more of you than scraping street corner data terms. Much, much more.
I'm the best. And I know what I'm getting into. Dex was clear. The job's high risk.
By the way, you work together long? You and Dex?
What, you writing Dex's bio?
You writing Dex's bio? Hate to disappoint, but I just don't know much.
In other words, you hardly know each other. Yet he fingered you for this job. Curious.
Shit, buzz Dex right now if you're getting cold feet. I can wait.
I doubt he'd add anything I haven't already heard. Anything I'd really like to hear, for that matter. There's only one other bunch that's worse than fixers in that respect. Used car salesmen. I'll go with my gut for now.
Let's cut to the chase. What do you got for me?
Your target. I trust you know what it is.
Relic. Secure your soul trinket. Key tech in the program, actually. We're tangling with Arasaka, making this heist one dangerous, risky motherfucker.
Arasaka's poured billions into personality transfer technology. But me, I just want the data on this one. The chip is tucked away inside Konpeki Plaza, the hotel. You ever been?
Oh yeah, I've been.
Arasaka seems to have quite the touch with that hotel chain. But I gotta say, Konpeki in Tokyo still leagues above the rest.
The two are identical to each other.
Japan staff, huh? The service can't be beat. Singapore, Paris, Washington. All the rest act like charity case cousins by comparison.
Well, it's hard to argue with that. True.
So where's this chip hiding exactly?
You stole a truck to run away from the cops?
In a suite.
Build planner isn't optimized for an iPad,
The room's
says
occupied
Robert.
by Yorinobu Arasaka.
Yorinobu Arasaka. In Night City. Guess the scream sheets weren't lying this time.
It's on the lips of everyone in the city. Saburo Arasaka's only surviving son, heir apparent to the Arasaka Empire, in town. Please.
Could it be? Emperor's prepared to cede his throne after 150 years? Doubt it.
Only a handful of people in Night City know what the Arasaka's real plans are.
Telling me you're one of them? So we're not jumping the Corp. We're jumping Yorinobu Arasaka himself.
Yorinobu is a puppet. He lost all his cards years ago when he failed to do Daddy's bidding. Saburo's had Yuri's balls in a vice for years. He might just turn the screw and crush them outright if he learns his son's up to no good again.
Even so, it's still Yorinobu fucking Arasaka. Top dog like Yorinobu's bound to have an army on call. Hotel's probably a goddamn fortress by now, too.
Yorinobu keeps exactly no hustle around. Not one guard. Got rid of them a long time ago.
Huh. Why is that?
Surely you know what they say about Arasaka intel. Sneeze in Night City, and a blossom drops from a cherry tree in Tokyo. Yorinobu was convinced his Arasaka security detail reported directly to his father.
Look, if you've got any spare aces up your sleeve, now's the time to show them.
Now this should make your prick perk up. Yorinobu recently swiped the chip from an Arasaka laboratory. He's made a deal with Netwatch. Aims to sell it to them. Have you spotted my ace yet, or do I need to spell things out?
Nope, don't buy it. Netwatch's integrity rests on their neutrality. Why would they tarnish their rep by procuring stolen goods?
Netwatch provides net security for all corporations, and collects eddies in the millions for it. But in this day and age, everyone's in the game, and no one can afford to be a saint. To win, one has to go all
Gotta go all in, baby.
So what's Yorinobu due to walk away with?
unimportant. You focus on the biochip.
What could cyberspace's watchers and protectors offer him? Intelligence on his enemies?
That doesn't matter in the least. Because you'll make sure the transaction never happens, and I get the chip.
Fine. So no Arasaka security on the device, because Yorinobu whisked it away in secret. Now, where's he hiding it?
Likely in a specialized container. One that mimics an organic neural environment. On the outside, it looks like an ordinary briefcase.
And the case is...
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Provided we're done gossiping about the Arasakas.
Heard a bit about Yorinobu. Studied finance and biotech in Tokyo. Probably to please his father.
Mm-hmm. Saburo was grooming him to be his successor.
But then Yorinobu cut himself off from the Corp. Joined the Steel Dragons, nomads from Tokyo. Heard they were planning an Arasaka coup, or its downfall.
That flash of youthful rebellion ended like it usually does. Yorinobu returned to the fold, but the bitter taste remained. You know your stuff. But that's only one side of him. There's another. An intelligent man who has his own designs on the Corp.
Could be another power-hungry corpo dick, like so many others.
Ever tried to imagine what life might be like for an emperor's son? You have everything, yet you are no one. Nothing. At least as long as you remain in Saburo Arasaka's shadow. I sympathize.
Okay.
It's a vulnerability I understand well.
And one you plan to exploit fully. One more thing. Data that's on the chip. What is it?
Irrelevant, entirely.
We're talking about data Yorinobu snuck out of Arasaka. What's more, he wants to pass it on to Netwatch. Sounds pretty damn relevant to me.
Listen, V. The relic. That's my concern. Your concern? Earning a paycheck. Just get the job done. I'll make sure your bank accounts are sated.
Okay, what's next?
Now comes the best part. Follow me. Got something for you. Should help you plan. brain dance from Konpeki Plaza.
How's a brain dance supposed to help? Need facts, not thrills.
Think BDs are only good for fondling virtual tits? Jacking off to in those boxes? No. They can be a very useful tool. Good for
Would you
analyzing
like anything
details
else?
human perception, even boosted, doesn't grasp. Exactly what you need.
So what's on the tape?
Yorinobu's suite. The glorious interior. You'll need to locate the relic yourself. Hope I grabbed enough detail to make that possible.
Hold up. Mean to say you recorded this?
Mm-hmm. BD rec implant. Why, you object?
No. Just that you know Yorinobu personally.
Supposed to be Yorinobu's pad on the tape. Means you were inside. You know each other?
How else could I get all this intel? I know him pretty well, actually. We have an arrangement. Strictly business. Suits us both, I think.
Let's see this brain dance.
Judy'll help. She's a Mox, too. Besides, we go back, years. V, this is important. Judy's always been there for me. Always helped out. I trust her. But she's a Mox, not the latest member of your crew. Try not to forget.
Copy that.
So, you'll be a good boy, tread lightly, and keep that tongue on a leash.
Yes, ma'am.
Relax. Believe it or not, I'm no stranger to tact. In biz or life.
Hey, there you are.
This is V. He's here for that BD role. And V, this is Judy. Best brain dance editor I know.
Enough already. Gonna make me barf.
Hey, Judy.
Compiled your BDF.
What do you think? Will it do?
Still pretty raw, but yeah, ought to do.
Mm-hmm. V needs to get deep inside. That's most important.
So, let's calibrate. Tune it to him.
Thank you very much.
Believe me, I've dealt with worse. Should see the jig street porn we gotta contend with sometimes.
So, we drop V inside. Let him look, let him rummage around, right?
How about it, V? Raw brain dance. Ever taken a dip before?
Look, I'm no BD virgin, but the raw stuff? Uncharted territory.
Uncharted territory.
Relax. I'll explain everything. It's less complicated than it sounds. Sit down, settle in, and we'll get you going. Gotta create your sensory profile first.
Okay. Hit me. Just promise me it won't hurt.
It won't. Not this time. Now sit still, look at me. Gonna run the analysis soft. Should feel a slight tingler.
Tingle, tingle, tingle.
Okay, now let's set the optics and other sensory sigs. Look smack into these two screens. Pretend it's an eye exam.
Am I gonna have to do this calibration dance every time?
Not necessarily, but it's worth the wait. Give me 2 more minutes and you'll see exactly what BD analysis is capable of.
Copy that.
1 more sec. Need to get the pain receptor limiters in. Okay. All set. You need to test your profile first. Tossing in a sample BD. You can use it to get to know the editor. Now let me see. Where could we...
Can't he just use my recording? Why are we wasting time?
So we don't risk our necks. Besides, won't take a sec. Got something here. Should be perfect.
I'm gonna skip the tutorial. What's up? Does he want to come in finally? Smeagol! Hang on. It's funny. So Smeagol came in. He was outside. He woke up and he was sleeping in the refuge. And he just came in and Chris brought chicken. And Pippa just woke up and now she wants chicken too. So Chris had to go get more chicken. Here, I'll turn the camera around for you guys. Here's Pippa getting a snack. Snacky snack. Oh, she's like, what is that? Smeagol's like, I'll take it. Kitty cats, man. Oh, Smeagol, my goodness. Yeah, Pippin had to smell. Oh my God, Pippin, Smeagol. He's like, mommy. He's a hungry kitty cat. Don't let him out, Chris. Yeah. All right. Enough kitty cat distractions. Let's get back to it here. Did Pippin just go out? Yeah. Did you ever make any? Did you make any more coffee? No, you've been outside all morning, haven't you? Smeagol got a little aggressive today. I thought I was done with cat stuff, guys. I'm not done with cat stuff. This is funny. Good question. Yeah, he'll be fine, Chris. You can leave him. Alright, see ya. Thank you. Hey, can you make some more coffee, please? Yeah, please. Thank you. Robert says, just got my first cat. Never thought I'd be a cat person. Have had a dog since I was 5. So I grew up on a dairy farm, which then became a cattle ranch. So I've grown up around dogs and cats my whole life. I have always had an affinity for cats. I've always had them for the most part until, and at one point I remember in my 20s I had 2 cats, brother and sister, and a golden retriever all at the same time, and that was a nightmare. They were fun, but also a nightmare because at the time I was working construction and various apartments and houses and stuff, and they would have to stay home for like 8 hours a day while I was at work, 10 hours a day sometimes, traffic 12 hours a day, and I would come home to a destroyed house every single day, like just destroyed. Like they would shred furniture, tear down curtains, you know, just because they're bored, you know, they're stuck inside for 12 hours and they would just go ape shit. And so I swore after that I would never have animals again unless I could give them space and a life outside of being locked in a cell, so to speak. Because growing up on a farm, they always have plenty of space to roam. And then I started traveling for a living, so I couldn't have animals. So for all my 30s throughout, so from 28 basically until 42, because we got the cats last year. I didn't have any animals for like 12 years or whatever, something like that. 14 years. Because of traveling and everything else. And then when we stopped traveling, we were living in the city, we couldn't have it because our landlady wouldn't allow it. So then when we bought the homestead last year, well, I guess we bought it at the end of 2021. When we moved here last February, we both said, okay, we're going to get a cat or 2 and a dog. Well, then when we moved in here, anybody who's been around the channel before has heard this story. We had there was a cat that was already here that showed up after 2 days after we moved here, and that was Dora, the mom. and she brought 2 feral kittens with her, who are about 6 weeks old, one of whom is this little boy right here, Lucas, who's, what's up, buddy? Who's sleeping. Luke and Leia, and then she was pregnant with 5 more, so then we ended up getting 5 additional. And unfortunately, one of them passed. I guess it's been about a month now, maybe a little over a month since Sammy got hit by a car. But you know, we have a homestead here, and you know, they have all sorts of property to roam, and the danger to that is that there's also lots of, I mean, any outside cat's gonna get into problems. I love cats though. I love cats. They're fun. I like dogs too. I do like dogs. We don't have a dog right now. We've been talking about getting one, but we do have we have a lot of cats. We had 7 plus the mom, and she just shows up and goes as she please. But then Sammy passed. But then at the same time, like a few weeks before Sammy passed, we had the other one, Snow White, who showed up, and we rescued her because she showed up beaten and starved at our door. So for a brief period, we had 8 cats, plus the mama cat was 9. But now we're back down to a total of 8. And we have adapted everything here now. After Sammy unfortunately got run over, we had to we're locking the males down at night. We just basically keep them locked inside throughout the day. Not the night. We keep them locked inside during the day. And then they get to go out at like 11 o'clock at night. 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night, we let them out. And they're out until about 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning, and we bring them back in. The big thing is, when we moved here, there was no traffic. And then because of construction around town, our street became a thoroughfare because everybody's trying to avoid the construction as they're putting in ditches and stuff and culverts. And we didn't pay attention, and that's why Sammy got hit, because the males like to go across the street because there's a huge field in front of on the other side of the street from our property, and they like to go over there and hunt and stuff. So we have to avoid that now so that we don't lose any more. I mean, there's still a chance that somebody will come by at night, but when we first moved in, it was like only 10 or 12 cars a day would come by, and then suddenly it's like 150, 200 cars a day, and rush hour is like 5 p.m. to 7 p.m., and that's when Sammy got hit at like 7 o'clock at night. So now we don't let the males out at all. So I've got Lucas is in here because he's got a bandaged foot, and then Smeagol just came in, and then Chris has Frodo out front because Frodo is mommy's boy, and Frodo stays with her. So she's Sammy was also mommy's boy. Chris, that was really hard for Chris. She's just now starting to feel back to normal, but she still has days when she'll cry because she really misses her Sammy. But Frodo is her other big baby. I'm gonna skip the tutorial. I should be able to figure this out without the tutorial.
Boot it up.
Raised Columbia sheep.
Let me give you the tailored version first.
Miserable
Once you get
beasts.
your
That's how I feel about
bearings, then we'll
cows,
jump
man.
into
I hate cows.
Be
I love
diving
eating
in.
hamburger and I love cheese and milk, but I feel like cows are like such just stupid creatures. But I grew up with them,
Plan
so it's
simple.
like, ugh.
Do nothing odd. Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out, and we sell the BD
I
to
thought I
those
said I don't
psycho
want to do
freaks from
this
the studio.
tutorial. Why did it put me in?
Got it.
And remember, everything on full blast. They'll spot us extra for a wicked adrenaline high. Okay, on you go.
Down, everybody, on the ground. I want to see you kissing the flooring. Money, now, or I will fucking drop you. I swear to God. Whoa, yeah, hey, now, before I blow your fucking head off. Ah!
Slow, deep breaths. Your cortisol and adrenaline spiked, but the soft activated your hormone blockers. Nothing happened. You're alive and well.
That flash of
I guess that wasn't
Intense shock.
tutorial. I was just watching.
Remember? Fuck, that last second. Could have warned me how much it hurts to die.
Trust me, real death hurts much, much more.
Not so sure about that.
You'll be fine. Got everything set up? Let's switch over to editing mode. I'll sever the link to the BD Roller's sensory array. You'll be able to look around freely. Whole scene's yours.
Well, I literally, I thought I
Full cam
clicked
control in
skip.
analysis mode, so move around, zoom in and out, whatever else you come up with. Think of it as your own little sandbox. So
I thought I told her I
analysis
wanted
mode,
to
you control playback.
skip
Can
the
even pause when you
tutorial.
feel
All right,
the need.
whatever.
Then you use the editor console to unpause. Try it.
Plan simple. Do nothing odd. Don't get creative.
Yeah, it's
You go in,
limousines.
snatch the cash, get out. And we sell the BD to those psycho freaks from the studio. Got it, got it.
Dream as hell, right? Well, that's not all. You can speed things up or rewind, whatever you like. Give it a try. Rewind. Roll it back to the top. All good. Neat. Now try fast forwarding a bit.
Plan simple. Do nothing odd. Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out.
Okay. You can also reset the recording. That'll take you right back to the beginning. Try it. Now for some fun. This here's why you came in the first place. In analysis mode, you get to view and even scan details of the enviro recorded by the BD.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, it could be a
Focus
bug.
on the
Yeah.
heat. The gun this gonk gets from his buddy at the beginning. Now scan it.
Plan simple. Do nothing odd. Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out. And we sell it.
Okay, right here. Excellent. Let's move on. Now heads up. In analysis mode, you can ferret out background noise and conversations if the roller got close enough. This tech records everything, every little detail, even the sights and sounds the roller was never aware of. To see the sources of the recorded sensory signals, switch to the audio layer in the editor. Go ahead and try that now. Okay, good. Now you should see several sound signatures in the store. Choose one and hone in on it.
Okay. Fuck! On you go. Little shitheads. Go restock. I'll take the register. How about you suck a bag of dicks, eh?
So, any thoughts?
Unbelievable. Seriously, like what's happening right next to me.
Yeah, it's how BD recording implants work. They pick up everything, all the elements in the background. Then an editor tweaks them, makes them.
We also have a lot of chickens, by
Keep
the way.
playing with the sound, explore it a bit. We'll move on when you get bored.
All right.
Go restock. I'll take the register. How about you suck a bag of dicks, eh?
We have a deal today on 2 flavors. Cuddy and
Down.
serpentine.
Everybody!
Sometimes you can analyze extra layers in the raw, stuff the roller's cyberware picked up.
Your cat's strictly indoor.
Like what?
If I had enough
Ed's
space,
got
it wouldn't be a
Karoshi
big deal.
optics
But
that grab
we have
infrared,
our house is
meaning
not
you
very
should be
big,
able to
so
grab heat signatures
we
from
just,
the recording.
for the most part, for the first year and a
Oh,
half, we
nice.
just left the doors
Now
open
let's
because we
wait
don't
till
have
the
air
guy
conditioning
punches out the
in the
dog
rest
at
of the
the
house,
counter.
so they just come and go as they please. But ever since Sammy, we've been starting to lock the males down at night. But the good thing is that during the day, I mean, that the females don't go anywhere. They literally only go into the woods behind the house. They're terrified of traffic. They won't cross the street. But the males, on the other hand, are like, yeah, we're gonna go exploring everywhere.
On the ground. What I see you kissing the floor. Mate.
Scanning works on peeps too. Walk up to the wounded chick.
There
Try
are
scanning her.
things here. There's no coyotes. We have to worry about. There are snakes. Snakes are the big thing. The hawks won't bother the full-size cats here, but they did try to get them when they were kittens. We have a pair of hawks that circle our area because we're on like the outskirts of towns. There's just fields everywhere. and a forest behind our property. So they've got plenty of space to go. There's really no predators for cats here, though, and the biggest threat to them is other cats, because there's no animal control down here. So there are wild dogs, there's packs of stray dogs, and there's tons of unneutered, feral monster cats that are like 15, 20 pounds. And they have, all of our cats have come home with war wounds at some point or another, before they learn just not to mess with the big feral beasties. But no coyotes where we live, thankfully.
All right, next thing. Scroll forward to the part where our artist gets a lead injection.
Hang on, come here, buddy. You can't be underneath there. Come on.
Now, or I will fucking drop you! I swear to God! Whoa, yeah, now!
See that? They shot him and he never saw it coming. But you will. Here it comes. My favorite part of the game. See the blinking thing over the entrance? Surveillance cam. Must have caught our shooter. You'll see in a sec. Cam feeds to the screen behind the clerk. Roll back to where the screen's in the kid's field of vision, then scan it.
All right.
His own Chumba shot him. Probably planned to all along. Must have got a nice slice of cred on the black market for a BD like this. BD freaks are ready to pay a preem for a real flatline. Anyway, if you've seen enough, you can exit.
I gotta keep an eye on Smeagol. He's going crazy here on the floor. He's jumping. He's about to jump on my green screen, which is what I have to pay attention to.
Yeah, it's impressive, right? It's too bad most of the BDs we do here are only good for flogging the log.
Nope.
Anyway, you ready to do this? Look at your record.
Dunno, Let's take a break. Still feel like that kid when... Oh, yeah. Think I'm done.
V, there's no time. Get it together, please.
Okay. Go ahead. Just need T-Bug to link in.
Whoa. Who?
Runner for my crew. Security specialist. She'll tell me what to look for while we analyze. No problem, I hope.
Tons of critters.
Actually,
nice.
It is a problem. Not what we agreed, Ev.
Evelyn, I won't get a damn thing out of this without T-Bug.
Judy, please.
Ev, he wants to bring a runner in? What part of that don't you understand? How do I know she'll only purchase?
Perfect example is like Lucas right now, the cat that's sitting here and he's sleeping in the chair next to me, my big baby.
I'm your guarantee.
His paw's all bandaged because we don't know what happened.
Help me.
But he
last
showed up
time.
a couple weeks ago with his paw was all cut up, and he'd spent a couple of days hanging out under the bed, but that's not uncommon for him because he's a scaredy cat for everything. But then, like, we went to go get him out one day, and it was like his paw was swollen. I was like, "What's up with that, buddy?"
Bug,
and it was infected, so we put him on some antibiotics, cleaned it all out, spent a week in bandages, let him go. About 5 days, 6 days went by, and then 2 days ago we noticed he'd cut it up again. So we've got him bandaged up again, and he's we're not doing antibiotics right now because we got to be careful about how many rounds of antibiotics you do for cats. But these are the little things, man. If they're gonna go outside, that's the shitty part about having outdoor animals. Is if they don't get into something, they will have problems with other critters, like you said, like the coyotes or the owls or stuff. We don't have too many problems with predators, but there's lots of things they can get into. I don't think there's really anything that can kill them here because there are poisonous snakes here, but out, not in town. Like, our forest is a wooded area behind our property it's too residential to have like deadly animals in it. But Frodo has brought home snakes twice. Pippin has brought home snakes twice. Frodo has brought home tarantulas twice. Lucas has brought a tarantula home. They've caught bats. I think Pippin and Leia have both got bats like 3 or 4 times. They've brought home mice, of course. The big thing here is we have tons of iguanas, so they kill on a daily basis. They kill probably half a dozen of these lizards that are anywhere from 6 inches to about 12 inches long. And Frodo comes home. He's got like missing fur because he goes out and kills the ones that are like 12 inches, and he gets into these like life or death battles, and they scratch the hell out of him, and they can't hurt him, you know, but and they don't have any diseases or anything, but they do scratch him up pretty good. Smeagol, I'm gonna have to put you outside if you're gonna be a monster. Anyway, guys, getting sidetracked.
Judy and Evelyn, they're chill. They're helping me work through this BD.
Uh-huh. All right. You gonna tell me what this is about?
Listen, need your help. Got no clue what to look for once I'm in.
All right, see if I can walk you through it. Jacking into your tech now. You've got to give me access. Opening port 1779. Secure protocol? Good, I'm going in. Should be getting my request now.
Got it. You ready?
A millisec. Okay, connection confirmed. Now some quick tip ice, and we're clear. Ready to dance.
Fire her up, Judy.
Let's roll.
All right, V. Eyes open. Gotta find out where Yorinobu's keeping the relic.
You look like a cut of fuckable meat. Are you?
Evelyn, I felt her fear. Sure got it under control quick, too.
I said, no. They'll have my head for this. Then, you shall perish for a good cause. But make yourself comfortable. I need a minute to...
Listen in on that conversation, V. Could be something important.
Well, there's multiple things here that could be important, so... let's go ahead and... editing mode... and we go into audio... Where did it go?
Hearing a drone. Ventilation and cooling? Servers. Gotta be. Fancy doodads in here need to be controlled.
finish. I need a minute to finish.
The program is still in the trial phase. We cannot take it to market as is.
We shall see soon enough.
Please speak with your father. He's taken a particular interest in this project. He can certainly explain the risks.
My father's a tired, visionless old graybeard who thinks nothing will change, and he'll live forever in his tiny, frozen bubble.
I should not even be listening to such
Yep,
things.
Luke and Leia were the first two, and then we had Frodo, Sam, Merry, Pippin, and
Sabroy is an adult despot,
Smeagol.
utterly removed from reality, stuck in some fossilized vision of a world that no longer exists, of a world that may never have existed. We
Nice,
have
the
not
Silver
seen
Surfer.
eye to eye for the past 20 years. I am quite sure we want now.
Read the documentation carefully. The relic requires specific storage conditions. You must provide them.
Heard that? Relic docs gotta be around here somewhere. Look for them.
We need to go back to... Let's go back to the beginning. No, you can't go outside right now, buddy. Mommy said no. Mommy said no, buddy.
You look like a cut of fuckable meat. Are you?
Scan his data pad. What am I missing here? Oh, because I'm on the wrong layer, that's why. Herpaderp!
Alarm firmware's fresh, but saw excited birds chirping on a BBS. Something about lots of seeds falling to this sieve. Let me generate keys. I can forge their SIGs.
Okay.
Shit, camera's packed with new tech. Motion sensors, heat sig activators, IFF.
You skilled enough to kill it all?
Mucho more than enough. Just need access to their subnet.
Alright. Scan his data pad.
He is tiny, frozen bum. You will listen to this. Saburo is an adult, is utterly removed from reality.
Oh, go back. Alright, what are we looking for here? Aha.
Automated turrets. Latest scanner model. System is all connected to the server.
Can you shut them off?
Externally, no way. Gotta get in, check out how they link into the system first. Looks like all their security systems are linked to the hotel subnet. We need the flathead. No other way to shut down these systems.
Can't get around them ourselves?
Nope. At least I'm fresh out of ideas.
Step was pretty fun last night.
Good. Nice.
Loaded. Safety's on. Good to know, though. Once you're in there, don't forget about that iron. Manual details a special temp-controlled container. Relic needs to be kept real cool.
So, chips gotta stay in the freezer.
Yep, could damage it otherwise. Okay, switch on thermal layer detection in the editor. Should be easier to spot where your Nobu's keeping the chip.
Alright, here we go. Hit! Do you got him? All right. Got some coffee, some more cookies. I think we are good to go to continue here. Whoop, 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 something here.
You'll like this.
Air conditioning, standard model for hotels of this caliber. Temp matches that stipulated in the docs, but no way the chip's hiding there.
Okay.
Too risky. Temp fluctuations, risk of damage. Oh, Donaghy's. Looks like Mr. Arasaka had something to celebrate. Really think you'll find the chip in there? No way. Temp's too low. Could fluctuate.
Okay.
Nice try, though.
My girl was digging you.
Just a fancy-ass fridge. Temp doesn't match the guidelines. Won't find a thing here. Right. Grab the heat sig. Matches the spec in the docs.
Yorinobu's got the case here. Guaranteed.
Mm-hmm. We got it. Good work. Looks like we got everything we need.
Nice.
Quit out of the editor.
Get everything you need?
Yep, that'll do. Thanks, Judy. We got it. Later, T-Bug.
Nice work today. See you soon.
I'll wipe the cache on your data. You were never here.
I was never here. I promise I will never die.
Keep it. I'll put it on Ev's tab.
Alright.
Portable device for handling BDs. I already uploaded your calibration settings.
Thank you, Judy.
Not as sophisticated as what we got here, but should do the trick.
And it keeps you out of harm's way. Clever.
Speaking of harm's way, know what I see looking at you? Walking, talking corpses.
We needed that recording, Judy. The BD practically does our job for us.
The BD will be the death of us. Seriously. If Arasaka finds out you have it, you're dead. I'm dead.
Judy, relax. Nobody will ever know.
Evelyn,
No
please.
one will ever know.
No shortcuts. You go that route, City'll always win. So be careful.
Of course I will be. Besides, we'll talk in a bit.
All right.
Let's walk.
Anything else in here I can grab?
Well, what do you think?
What do I think?
You're not worried? Arasaka will flag and screen anyone who's had dealings with Yorinobu.
Oh, they'll have a long list then. Packed full of big names. Much bigger than mine. You tell me who they check first. Corpo hotshots and cutthroats? Or a little bedroom plaything like me?
Alright.
So, what now?
V. Do this job for me. I mean me alone. No splitting the payout with anyone else. No middlemen. No decks.
You want to fuck over our fixer. I knew something was up.
Dex is a middleman, and a useless one at this point.
Evelyn, you don't mess with fixers. That's the one rule every merc in this city knows, and actually follows.
But if we're smart...
Doesn't matter. Mistake like that'll cost you your rep. Without a rep, you're nobody. You sure you want to do this?
Better ask yourself that question. Do you want to spend the rest of your days blasting scabs? Or become a legend overnight? Your choice.
If I agree, there'll be hell to pay, for sure.
I know. Whatever you decide, it stays between us. I can offer 50%. Eddie's enough to do whatever the hell you like.
I'll be finished. Dex won't forgive a dirt move like this.
Dex isn't the only fixer in town. But my offer's the only one you'll ever get.
Let me think about it.
Mm-hmm. If you need me, call. I'll send you my number.
Okay.
Good luck. Now go. I need a few words with Judy.
Can I turn around and buy anything from Judy right away?
Time's a wasting, B.
I don't think I can. It makes me leave right away. All right.
How things looking, Mr. V?
Turns out Evelyn's recording from Konpeki was worth our time.
Beautiful. T-Bug already called. Said she's working her magic. And the flathead?
Nothing yet. On it now.
T-Bug says no chance of that ship without that bot. To work then, Mr. V.
All right. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Up is for the drugs, man.
Stout here. Start by telling me how you got this number.
No more than your number. Heard you misplaced a convoy.
You shut him up. Spill what you know. Don't make me wait.
Transport fuck-up's toxic for you, I know. So listen carefully. You and me are gonna meet. See if we can't find a way to help each other out.
Mutual self-interest. Agreed. First exit off Skyline, driving towards the NID. Storm channel under the overpass. Meet you there.
Alright, need to call Jackie. Man, I love the new UI layout. Am I still supposed to call him? It says meet with Jackie. Okay. I dinged, didn't I? Which means I think I can unlock my first next tier of intelligence. Oh yeah, baby. Oh, we're going hack Q, I think, first thing. Definitely going hack Q.
Last night, Gina and me sitting at the bar. And she's
alright, we're gonna go meet the Militech agent.
Mom, hey. Got a little problem.
Ma, what a sweet little face you have.
Why is this person in green? Or is that just a random?
She works 8th Street.
That just represents a random.
She wants out. She'd rather not be there. Rather work here, full time. Problem is, her daddy won't let her go. Said if she tried, he'd damage the goods and not even bat an eye.
Daddy got a name?
Don't know his real deeds.
So this would be
Heard
an
some people call
activity
him Latex Fred.
in
Douchey, I know.
Yeah, all right. Tell your friend that Mr. Latex won't be a problem no more.
stuff. Alright, so she's taking care of stuff for people. I'm gonna try something here real quick because I don't know why it defaulted me to let's try the classic. Because that way it'll be like the Starfield controls. So B is for stealth. Bartmoss Collective. Okay. That's how you do that. What was the other change? Controller scheme. This is B, dodge dash, double tap. That makes no sense. So that literally just... Quick melee attack. Is it the only thing it changes? Alright, I think we're good to go. Alright, let's call my car. Ah, damn it, I keep hitting the wrong... It's to the right. I'm gonna end up using all my meds by accident. There's my car. I wish there was a way to set the run to something else. How do you toggle the lights? Anybody remember how to toggle lights? Nope, that's not it. Ah, I gotta stop doing that. What is how do you toggle the lights on your car? Vehicle. Cycle lights, L. D-pad on the left. Yeah, but that didn't turn on any lights though. Not that I can tell anyway. Oh, you have to hold it. I figured it out.
Got a biggie
Oh,
to
oh,
ask you
I almost hit a
today.
cop car. No, that could have been bad.
Do we control it, or do we wear its leash around our necks? Been thinking about this lately.
All right.
A lot. Growing up, I actually liked the idea of a path. Ordained, predetermined, my future set in stone. Something comforting about that. These days, the very notion of having no control over my destiny just rubs me wrong. Because, I mean, how can any of us be held accountable for what we do if we don't truly own the choices we make?
All right. Well, that was cool. Now that I figured out how to turn the lights on in my car. What's up, goons?
Look lively. Meredith Stout. Take it you were the one to call?
I was, yes. So why is it not triggering? Are we bugged? There we go.
That'd be me.
You know what?
Thought you could blackmail me, fucker? Set conditions? Got any more for me?
Ah!
Christ, Meredith!
Shut your trap! That fucking thing ready?
All set.
Now answer my questions. Honestly, forthrightly. Are you here alone?
I'll tell you who's alone. You. Failed to recover that transport and you're done. With not a soul willing to help.
Not another word. Do a sweep, now. Now listen.
There's the drone that I was hearing.
This
Cool.
piece of shit, Anthony Gilchrist. Is he your contact? Is he the one who leaked intel on the convoy?
Got no ties to Militech. None.
Checks out.
So how the fuck do you know so much?
Come on. All corps use the same playbook. I know the game inside out. Listen, I know where the transport is. I can help you. Just want a favor in return.
I told you! I fucking told you! I'm not the mole! Jesus Christ!
Shut him up!
Unhand me now before I... Ugh.
Yo, big boy, put the gun down.
Him you can let go. Wanna hear what he has to say?
Couldn't have been chill from the start.
Shut the fuck up. Tell me what you want.
I need a bot. Flathead model. Guys who ripped you off have it. Promise me that bot. I'll point the finger.
You have a plan how to deal with them?
Could just take it by force, but they're expecting payment. So I could go that route too.
Fine, the latter. But on one condition. You pay with our money.
That the kind of subtlety they teach at Militech? Ship spiked with a virus, clearly.
That is true.
Something goes wrong, I'm the one
I
they'll
love all the
fill full of
corporal
holes, not you.
options in the dialogue.
Time
here.
you were straight with me. What's on there?
A tracing algorithm. Latches on to financial streams. Nothing you need to worry your head about.
Sounds solid enough. I'm in.
Okay.
You pay with that chip, and that's all you gotta worry about. Try to fuck me in any way, and I'll be seeing you real soon.
God, I love their vehicle, man.
You're making a mistake. This car's already good as dead.
I love how the droid fits into the back, like they have a little actual container for the... Alright, remove the virus from the chip. We definitely want to do that. I'm going to go to the shard that we got. Crack security. 95. Can I do it over again? I hope so. I hope I didn't screw it up. Okay. Copy malware. BD. There we go.
All right. Eddie's on the cred chipper clean.
Alright, so it's hold left to turn off the lights. Alright, cool. We got lights are on. Let's roll. Pedal to the metal. At least I'm slowly, like, I'm taking my time driving now, and it's not here. Oh, I spoke too soon. It's like it's going better. All right, see you, Robert. Oh, that's why there's crazy stuff happening.
There you are. Let me hear what you squared away.
Got you covered, bro.
Been waiting long?
Mi madre always said patience pays off, so...
T-Bug show any sign of life? You two talk?
She's up to date, fired up to work with Dex. Preparing already. They're familiar, you know? Worked together before Dex took his break.
So Dex already paid the Maelstromers for the Corpo bot. Thing is, can't be sure the Gangoons are still willing to hand it over.
He paid up front? Híjole. Well, whatever. Let's go get this tech. You scheme yet? You got a plan? Gonna be long?
I'm deciding here.
Militech and me, we found some common ground. They're footing the bill for the bot.
There's a lot of scratch to toss away.
Forget it, Jack. It'll be like we never had it in the first place. Anyway, who knows how this deal's gonna shake out.
So, into the Borg Beast Den?
Yep.
Let's go see these bastards.
All right, let's knock on their door. See if they even open up.
Like we just walked through the car.
These Borg fuckers. It had to be them.
Just a gang like any other, right?
I'll take the Valentinos. They follow God and the Santa Madre. Honor means something to them. We get it together.
Relax, bro. Because we're gonna hold here for a minute before we go any further, because I need some more coffee. Do, 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 do. All right, I'm gonna grab some more coffee, and then we're gonna continue onwards. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. All right. What's up, Lucas? You want to go get some food? Mommy's got chicken. You want some chicken? Lucas is waking up here. He's meowing a little bit, so He may want to go get some food here in a minute. We'll see if he's going to actually wake up or if he's just talking. You alright? That's a good boy. What's up, Lucas? Come on, buddy. You need to tell me now before I start the next section of the game. Yeah? Are you good? That's a big yawn. That's a big yawn, buddy. Well, I don't know what he wants. He may want to go out here in a minute. We'll see. Holy shit, have I been streaming for 3 hours already? That's crazy. Crazy talk. Oh, you're big? Okay, you are coming over here. All right, I gotta. Yeah, Lucas is hungry, so he went out and got some food. So, all right, I think we're good to continue. Let's do this next section. I vaguely remember this mission. Vaguely.
With Maelstrom, you just never know.
All right, look both ways for it across the street, or you might get hit by a van with only one light. Let's do this, Jackie. You know what? I got an idea. Here we go. I'm actually gonna record this one as its own episode here. Go to the gate of all foods.
Go on, let them know we're here.
Will do.
Don't know you.
Want to talk to Royce. Dex sent us.
Main room. We've been waiting.
Here we go, kids. Alright.
Cool. Blaze. They could use a few plants, though.
Could use a few plants.
Oh, yeah. They look damn well prepared.
Yeah, man.
Don't think I've ever seen security like this in a chow factory.
Gear from the Jack convoy. Gotta be. Must have been all over it like maggots on dead meat. You hear about their boss, Royce?
Dex mentioned him. Called him special. That's Militech, all right.
Psycho boards chromed out with military-grade hardware worth millions. This should be fun. Well, just me.
Anti-personnel mine. Directional shrapnel spitter. My favorite.
Subtle.
Can I do anything with the mines? I guess you can just look at them. You can't disarm them or anything. Alright, here we go. Oh, there's guys at the top. Yelling at me.
Cool. They're just trying to spook us. Hold on, V. I'm coming.
Well, speed it up, bro. I do not, mister. I'm gonna have to look that up, actually. That's a good, that's a good question. Because,
So what do you want?
well, here, before I answer this, dude, if you go over into the skill progression, I don't know what these... I know, like, engineering sounds like it's probably using tech-based abilities. Netrunner is probably using net abilities. The Headhunter I know is, like, sneak, and or might be, like... That's like a sneak-based one. So I don't quite understand all of these yet, mistress. So that's a very good question, because I do not know. But if anybody does know in the comments, let Mr. know. Yeah, that would be a nice one to get. Carrying capacity by 5.
You got a bot. Model MT0D12. Called the Flathead.
And? The hell you care?
Guy I represent already paid brick for it. I'm just here for the pickup. I can talk direct to
Oh,
Royce
engineering
if
goes up with
necessary.
crafting? Well, I need to do some crafting,
You
it
talk to
sounds
me.
like.
Name's Dum Dum. Now couch. Planet.
Alright, supposed to go to the couch.
Well, shit. Goes for you, too.
I'll stand.
This so fucking hard? Fucking ass on the fucking couch!
Make me.
Why'd you never ask? Sit your ass down for a planet bullet in your skull.
Jack, sit down.
This ain't gonna end well, but... Shit.
Well, alright. Come on. Gotta lighten up. Take a hit.
Thanks, I'm good.
Whatever you say, straight-edged princess.
Yeah, they're not.
Here we go. The Flathead. Model MT0D12.
Militech's not gonna come looking for it?
Fuck them. They can hop around and try.
Look at the numbers
We
moving
removed
on
serial number and lifted access locks using our software.
on the on this yellow
it's
bar
yours.
on the front of the case. The numbers are moving. It's really cool.
Need to see it.
I'm assuming that's like the
Suit
cipher or something.
yourself.
I guess they're not numbers. It might just be letters and symbols.
Fucking tricked out this thing. Dynamic thermal optic camo armor. Full cognitive immersion with a Raven controller. Pimped out prototype actuators made of titanium vanadium Kevlar composite. And watch this. Fully integrated link too. So when the spider starts crawling up walls dangling from ceilings.
Mm-hmm. Could lose your lunch.
So what you think?
Huh. Raven's not the dedicated control unit for a Flathead.
EPA Cowboy says Solo can only be really leveled up with melee, LMG, shotguns, and other close range weapons. Cool, thanks, Cowboy.
Back to your hands. Yeah, Raven's our baby. Got improved neural sync and no fucking pesky tracing. You ask me, we ought to sell that shit.
Yep, we'll take it.
Free. Sure. Yeah. Let's see your cred.
Brick got it. It's all paid up.
Brick got it. I don't see any fucking brick around here, do you?
Come on. Can't expect me to pay for this thing twice.
And who the fuck are you to say what can and can't be? You'll pay twice because I say you'll pay twice. Alright. You want the flathead? I better see some eddies.
Relax. Got him right here.
Just like that. Without batting a fucking eye.
Yeah, I haven't used any close range.
Want it or not, I got places
either.
to be.
You know, you never did say who sent you. Never did say who you're working for.
Dexter Deshawn. That's who.
Dexter Deshawn. The lord ass who punching animal fucked half of Pacifica? And he ain't dead?
No, he's alive, well, and kicking. He sends his regards.
So you're gonna consider my offer now?
I love it. Oh, I got the option to shoot him.
You short, Cirque?
Here's the cred. Hell, I'll even toss in some info as a friendly bonus. Militech's onto you. They're close.
Wait, what?
Cred chip was spiked with a virus. Don't worry. I wiped it.
Check it.
Yeah, it's clean.
All right, we're good.
That rusty cunt. Now I gotta deal with this shit. You just take the damn bot and get the fuck out of my factory.
Okay, that's I was like, what's going on here? So I can pick it up.
If this is a trick, I'm gonna introduce you
Got
to
what we
our
came
meat
for.
grind. Nova, so now leave. And hey, after you get Dex's dick out of your mouth, tell him I say hello.
Piece of shit.
I don't think I've. Oh.
Shit. Militech. Let's get the fuck out of here. Follow me.
Militech couldn't manage it on the slide with the chip, so they rolled in the big guns.
More their fucking style, I'd say.
NCPD issue bounties. Alright. These are the maintenance tunnels right here, right? I guess we're going up here.
Come on, move it.
Oh, we're following Dum Dum. He went up.
How long are you gonna make me wait? Come on, hurry up.
Hey, Dudam, or whatever your name is.
Dudam.
Are you even helping us?
I'm not helping myself.
You get a power shotgun. Nice. That doesn't sound good.
See, come on, one more time. For Christ's sake, let up.
Ladies and gentlemen. That whack job's got no chance.
Are we shooting everybody?
I'm here for you.
Who are we shooting?
You cut. Hell yeah.
Thanks for the assist. Oh, you won.
Whatever. Try not to die.
I ain't late for breakfast.
I ain't led for breakfast, he yells. Alright. Got some corpses we need to do
Sit,
that.
sit, sit.
Uh-huh. I'll check out the weapons later, buddy. Right now I'm sneaking around the battlefield, looting my stuff. Yep, there's a weapon. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I will ever use a power weapon.
Be
You
on
see
high
me?
alert. He's here somewhere.
One fucker left.
Oh! Blew him up.
You fucking maggot.
Getting all sorts of new stuff.
Let's go.
Boom! Shakalaka. Yeah, I vaguely remember this. I don't remember how to get him out though.
It's Brick. It's your call, V. What do you want to do?
I wanna get him out. Don't remember how to do this though. There's a clue in here somewhere.
Hey, you there? Yes, I'm you want out of life? Food from a tube, rusty water from the tap, another murder outside your... But what if you could leave all that behind? Far, far behind when you begin your...
Oh, why is there that bright light?
For a chance to win a one-week getaway for two at the Crystal Palace. 10 casinos, 5 pools, top-end brain dance equipment, and the best chefs in the universe. If you're looking for a taste of paradise, don't wait a microsecond longer. Send space to 7299 right now. The Crystal Palace. Feel alive in the dead of space.
something about the 9691. 9691. That's what I was looking for. 969.
Detonator armed.
9691.
God, felt like a fucking eternity there.
Guess it's kind of your fault we're here. Came for some tech Dex bought.
Mr. says, very nice. I got everyone on the gig with the shotgun, solo leveled up to 3. Nice.
Classic fucking Dex.
Looking a little like we might have saved your skin.
Think we're due a favor, hombre.
Jesus, slow down, maybe. I'll get you, but kinda caught me at a bad time. We ever meet again, I'll have you covered.
Copy that. Alright, now out of sheer curiosity, yeah, so Netrunner's going up, Headhunter's going up. Okay. I need to spend another point. Let's go ahead and go... I kind of want to go cool right now and go straight for the blind spot. I think. Do I stick another point in? I'm going to go for the... Put my point here. Okay. Oh man, decisions. I think I'm okay for now over here. Honestly, I think I'm gonna go with the cool. I really don't need anything in the tech line yet. Let's go blind spot.
Sure you'll manage all right?
This is my home. Quit fucking
Gravebeard says you could also have hacked the lock? I didn't even see that option.
Follow your instinct.
Whoa, who saw me? Who saw me? Come on, man, I'm looting here. Somebody saw me.
You know who you're messing with? About time we had some fun! Take cover!
Head down. Keep it together.
Shoot down. What we got here?
Flanking formation! Seek and you will find cover on that!
Unit down.
Come on now.
Get the egg.
Nice. Netrunner went up.
Sit tight. Coming for ya.
Hang on, I gotta finish looting in here. Progression shard. Cyberware capacity increased. What? What did I just loot?
Mr. Stud. All night, every night. Don't be soft.
Oh man, I guess we're supposed to go up here. There's some stairs right here. I might have to turn up the gamma a little bit because I cannot see for squat. Shotgun ammo. I can't get to whatever that was. Oh, I almost had it. Drink umbrella.
Enemy contact! I'm engaging!
Yet, just last year, we were harassed by allegations.
Y'all are crazy, like shooting all. What are they shooting at? Am I supposed to drop down?
Fuck me!
Who's he still shooting at?
Gotta reload!
Oh, I see.
He's hiding! Find him! Come around the side!
Another progression shard gives XP for the Shinobi skill. Yeah. Oh.
Jules here!
The joystick. Get in a minute, bro. Cyberware capacity increased. Very cool.
Bueno, ¿qué chingados estás esperando?
Para ver si hay otros enemigos o no, güey. No me apures. Dios mío. De la verga. BG3 patch, awesome. I'll go do a news article or a news video about that when we're done here.
Keep the pace. Your call, Cotton. Playtime's over.
Fuck me!
Let's get out of here.
Oh, not yet. We're not getting out of here. We gotta destroy this, whatever that is. Oh, that's one of ours? Oh, I'm on fire. So, yeah. Fire hot, fire burn. Nothing else to loot, right? Oh, there's this though right here.
Here you go.
Can't fucking believe that guy.
Believe what, bruh? I'm gonna get set on fire if I go over here and grab this. Maybe not. Nope, there's this over here too. Alright, let's get out of here.
Come on, V. Let's get out of here. Dick. You got those things buzzing around everywhere. Past the gate. We can talk there.
It's doing all right, mister. It's doing all right. Follows are great.
I'd like a word with
Revenue is the big thing.
You shot at my people.
They drew and fired first.
A fact of no consequence to Militech management.
It's always good to have followers, but I'm definitely way more interested in the revenue growth. So that's the big thing. 'Cause that pays the bills and lets me keep doing this full time. So thanks to those of you who watch, who check out the videos, those of you who support with memberships, because that's what keeps me doing this full time, is bills getting paid.
Gotta admit, didn't expect to see you here.
You were followed.
Yeah, but our secondary goal this year was 10,000 followers. I think we're about to hit 18,000, I think. So we blew past that one. Chris thinks we might hit 20,000 by the end of the year. We'll see. The growth has definitely slowed down. There was a huge spurt around Baldur's Gate 3.
Don't know what to do.
But most
Why not
people are
order an
beyond
all-out
Baldur's Gate
assault
3
on a
now,
food
so
factory?
that's died off. We had a bump with Starfield, then it went down again. Now we've got a bump around Cyberpunk. That'll go down again. I have to look at what's next. I don't know what's next yet. We'll see. We'll get about a month more out of this. And then I'll have to start thinking about, well, what do we do? The good thing is there's some really good games coming out on Game Pass over the next few months. So I've already got, like, Sea of Stars is in there. I did a First Impressions video. That's coming out in a day or two. I've got, like, 4 more of the First Impressions to do. And then I know in December we're going to be playing Rogue Trader for sure. That's December. I'm not sure about November yet. I have a void in November that we'll see. I'm going to be playing Starfield, Baldur's Gate 3, and this game until the end of the year and producing content around them. But you definitely, when you do it that way, there's a cap to the growth because you're not always focused on the new things. If you look at guys like Carnage, they always focus on new games. And the reason is because that's what gets them the best. You know, people are always looking for the next hot thing. So if you do it the way I do it, you have to accept that there are peaks and slumps, peaks and slumps, peaks and slumps, because people's interest dies off. And there are a certain percentage of the hardcore crowd who will stick around and still watch your videos as you take your time to play things. But most people, like the general internet viewage, it's what's next, what's next, what's next, what's next. I don't like to play that way. I prefer to sink my teeth in and take a few months.
What happened to Stout?
She placed some bad bets. Her clock ran out. Simple
Has
as
the
that.
revenue been good?
Suffice to say, you won't be seeing her again.
It's been better than, yeah, we've hit our goals. Let's just put it that way. We've hit our goals. This will be this month. So we had 3 goals this year. Hit 10,000 followers, hit it. Second goal, more than $1,000 a month in channel revenue. This will be the 3rd month, being we did July, August, September, and we've already cleared that for the 3rd month in a row. So that's our secondary goal done. The tertiary goal is 100 recurring members for 3 months in a row, channel members. Now, channel members fluctuate. We haven't done it yet. We had 1 month where we had like 130, but there was a ton of gifted memberships. And then we see people fall off and come back. And I think right now we're riding around 64, 65. So that number, that goes up over time. So we'll see. But, yeah. The bills are being paid, and I get to do this instead of flipping burgers. So I can't complain too much.
And you? Why are you here?
Well, I still don't know who the mole is. I was hoping the Maelstromers would shed some light on it. By the way, where's Royce? Need a word with him too. It's been a pleasure.
Well, he was not so
Holy
nice.
shit, V. I wasn't sure we'd walk out in one piece.
I know, bro.
Think we're done. What now?
I had enough for one day, let me tell you. Let Dex know we got his toy for him. Fatso ought to crack open a bottle for us after what we did for him today. Ahí luego, V.
Ándale.
How things looking, Mr. V?
Got the bot.
And how'd it go? Run into any trouble? And what about the Militech angle?
Sure, of course it was trouble. Royce couldn't have given 2 shits that you and Brick had shaken on him.
How'd you get him on board? You used the corpo woman?
Met with Stout, managed to strike a deal.
Well, well.
Gave me the chip with the scratch from Maelstrom. I warned Royce. We made a deal.
You got some balls, Mr. V.
We're all set, ready to go. What now?
Now we do the job I hired you to do, grabbing that biochip. We'll talk about the rest at the afterlife. See you there.
Great. Be there in no time.
Nice.
See you, Mr. V.
Yeah, I think out of all the content creators that are out there, I think I like Co Carnage the most. His style is very similar to what I would like to achieve one day, but obviously he's much bigger and he's been doing this, you know, I've been doing this full time. Like, I've been doing this a year and a half with serious intent. I've been doing this for about 3 years if you consider like regular uploads and, you know, regularly pursuing a YouTube channel. But I was always busy working with other clients and building up brand programs and brand platforms and everything. So I never worried about my own stuff until when I really decided to go hard and heavy was when we bought the homestead. And I ended 2021 into 2020. I was working with a startup for a few years, and they brought investors on board, and the investors just cleaned house, and I got the boot because they wanted somebody else in the marketing lead department. And that's when I said, you know what? I'm old, I'm white, I'm not going to get a job in the current market. It's better off if I just focus on me. So I decided to focus on my YouTube channel. It's worked pretty good so far, but I've only been doing this a year and a half full time, a little bit more than a year. I started I got monetized in February of 2022, and so 1,000 followers, February 2022. Here we are in September of 2023 with closing in on 18,000 followers. That's pretty good growth for. I mean, it's not phenomenal growth, but it's good growth for a year and a half of really just pushing hard and just doing it. But yeah. It'll be interesting to see what next year brings, because next year I'm going into 2024 having, you know, especially if we've already hit 20,000 followers, that's a good base to build on. And then if this becomes, you know, when this channel gets to the point where it's bringing in $5,000, $6,000 a month, I think that's the point where you can look at it and go, okay, YouTube has actually become a viable career path. It's not there yet, so it pays the bills, but it does not put any money in the savings. So that's the big thing, you know, will be when it can not only pay the bills but also put money in the savings. That's going to be, and especially if it's stable for like a year and only sees growth. Right now there's still depths and stuff, but Ko's been doing it for like 10 years. So I look at that and say, okay, I have something to strive for. However, we all don't know, is YouTube still going to be here in 10 years? Is Twitch still going to be there in 10 years? What's the next platform? Do I have to start worrying about another platform? Can I get another 10 years out of YouTube? You know, that all that stuff remains to be seen. So UK Cowboy says Mr. Matty Plays is another good one. He's all about the RPGs. Nice. Mr. says Ko did 3 runs of Pathfinder, but it was a long time between each run, because Ko does come back to games later on. Nice. Yeah, Ko seems like a really good dude, and I really appreciate what he's done with